This is a Normal Nerds podcast where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff and whatever feel like talk about. I'm your host, Maxwell Cerusi.
And I'm your host who really didn't think he'd care about the robot, Davis Bates.
This episode is our weekly anime/manga review, so sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds
podcast. All right, David.
Yo!
We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we do.
We're going to be in here for a minute.
Yeah, I shouldn't have worn a sweatshirt. It's going to get hot in here, but whatever.
Yeah. But we got a lot to talk about, so we got 6 anime to review, and now 2 mangas.
2 manga right now, yeah.
With the 15 chapters of 1. So.
Yes, correct. Yeah, because we already did the other 5, didn't we? Yeah.
We did 10.
10. That makes sense, yeah.
And
That
then
makes sense.
25,
I don't know what we're doing,
Cool.
Cool.
But let's so we should probably hop into it.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So let's start out with Solo Leveling Season
2.
episode. We start saying that we should really start saying the episodes.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Episode
Probably a good
21.
idea. 21.
I think.
I think you're right too.
I'm gonna look it up.
The
right
next
now.
one's 22. We need a hero or something like that.
We need a
We need a
hero.
hero. All it does make me think of Shrek and how they're gonna butcher that.
Oh, I know, it looks so
it looks
bad
so
already.
bad. Oh my goodness. But anyways, Soul Leveling, pretty solid. Another great episode in that I actually felt really like heartfelt for Jinwoo there for a minute there when his mom woke up.
Yes.
And I was like, dang, this is kind of your whole shtick, dude. To the point where I forgot it was your whole shtick.
It is his whole shtick.
Yeah.
That was like all he cared about was episode 21.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave Crunchyroll up so
Yes.
just
And also make sure you do the timestamps.
I already started it.
Perfect.
Yeah, we got too many things. I gotta make sure I'm on it all the time.
Thank
Yeah, no, it was like that scene was really done really well.
Yeah, with the moon, the music was insane.
Yeah, and Mom of the Year,
I
she
know.
woke up from that coma and immediately was like, "I'm so sorry. How are you doing?" Blah
Yeah.
blah. Just only cared about her kids.
100%. And like, that also just shows. They also wanted to show that with the whole backstory scene where he accidentally burned her, and she was like, "It's not your fault.
Oh yeah.
Definitely was, but not your fault." That was not meant to be that way.
Yeah, it really came off that way.
Meant to be that way, but oops,
What are you gonna do?
that slipped. Huh?
Probably how she was talking. Anyways, no, but yeah, that scene. Oh my god, they detailed that. I could feel that burn.
Yeah, that was
They
boiling
detailed
and
that.
gross.
That was
Ugh.
that was bad.
Yeah, no, that was pretty intense. But overall, like,
Obviously, when they went back to the apartment though, because he's been gone for a week, and his sister just absolutely made the place an absolute mess.
what a teenager!
I know.
What a
Yeah.
disgusting teenager.
Yep.
And he's just like, I leave for 1 week. Your mom leaves for 10 years, and this is what you can keep the house clean.
4 years.
4 years? Yeah, it was 4 years. Yeah. Interesting that she asked about their dad, who the dad's been gone for 10 years.
Yeah, that's what I was so confused about, because she was like, "Have you spoken to your dad?" But he's been gone for 10 years. So wouldn't she have known that if her coma started 4 years ago?
Then 6 at that point. Maybe she has hope that he came back.
Maybe.
Because I think he disappeared.
Oh yeah, no, he did. Yeah.
So
he
it's like
definitely did.
now, like it's not like he was a deadbeat who's just like, peace out, hon.
It is so funny. This is like the first anime I think we've had like shonen I've seen in a long time. Where like obviously it's like a pretty typical no dad trope that happens in shonen anime
Yeah.
a lot. But like usually the main character brings it up a lot.
Yes.
He's never brought it up once.
No, and like does not care at all.
She was like, "Did your dad come?" He was like, "No."
No. I haven't seen him. And
He was like a good dad in the picture.
yeah, he probably was a great dad. Yeah. And then he got trapped in a dungeon for 10 years.
He was a hunter, so I guess like they just assumed.
Yeah. Maybe his daddy died in a dungeon. Well, she still thinks he's
She
alive.
thinks he's alive.
Yeah, she's pretty confident he's alive.
Maybe she thinks it.
Maybe she has hope, yeah.
And then like
Hope
the kids are like,
situation.
"No, he's definitely dead."
Yeah, they've just gotten over it.
And of course, like Solo Leveling.
What would have happened when they're really young? The 10 years, the girl, no, at age 6, you'd remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then like classic Solo Leveling. She drinks the elixir of life. She looks like a crusty old lady, and then she's hot.
Yep, immediately.
As everyone in
filled her
Solo
out real
Leveling
nice.
is.
Yes, of course, yes. You have to draw your S rank gods and everything,
Mm-hmm.
along with the Japanese S rankers that are coming in,
Yes.
who are all dead. They're all gonna die.
You think?
I've noticed it's such a Kagurabachi did it. It's like they draw these very detailed, awesome characters just to kill them off. Like there's too many.
Oh, you mean on the island?
On the island, yeah.
When you said like dead, I thought you meant like they're gonna get their asses kicked right now.
No. I think the Japanese ones actually might
That's
beat the
what
crap out of the
that's
Koreans.
what I was thinking.
No, it's gonna be like the Korean. Like the Japanese have Moa, but the Koreans are strong and hot, so they're stronger.
I wonder if you gotta really stop that.
I don't know what's going on with that. I don't mean to be doing that.
Yeah. I wonder though. I'm trying to think, guys. Like, I thought the Japanese team was going to come in and beat them because that just seems like the vibe. But I just don't feel like any Korean person would write that.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah, they're like,
because they hate each other.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Japan tried to take them over.
Yeah, it's true. Very badly.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's gonna be a lot of death on the island.
Yeah. Yeah, those bugs are gonna kill a lot of people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because they're just constantly evolving. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. We might actually lose some S rankers from Korea too, which would be like, I wonder who they'll kill. I think they're trying to set up Mr. White Lion here.
I think so. I think
they set him up to die. I think they want him.
They do,
like
yeah.
He's the only one who's got out of the only two that might die are either Flame Boy or
we haven't gotten enough of Flame Boy. That's
exactly. We just know that he wants to go back there because he lost stuff and everything. But we know that Lion S rank guy lost a friend there, a good friend there.
Yeah.
And this healer that he's pulling out of retirement is definitely dead.
You think he's definitely dead?
Oh, I think he's definitely dead. I think this is his last mission.
You think?
I think so, yeah. I think it's showing he has responsibilities when he's at the playground. At least I hope that's what that scene was. Showing that he's out of the game. He doesn't like blood anymore. Didn't want to do it. Was still traumatized by his friend dying.
You know what? He might die, and the white fan guy might not die.
Possibly, just to make it worse.
He might die on the inside.
Maybe, yeah. And go like because
he brought him back in.
Yeah.
And he didn't want.
Maybe he starts chasing power then. I think it's that's how he gets more mixed up with Jinwoo, trying to figure out why he's like that. One of those situations where it drives him a little nutty.
Yeah, that's very.
Could be like that.
That's very possible. Yeah. The healer guy did crack me up because he's like, I can't do anymore, so I'm doing the civil service exam to see get a government job. It's like, be a doctor.
Be a doctor. Well, he said he doesn't give blood anymore, which is like,
you're an S rank healer. You're not just a regular hero.
Yeah,
you're
you probably heal.
S rank hero.
You probably heal entire hospitals, no problem.
Know,
just by walking in them.
I know. Hospitals seem almost irrelevant when there's magic.
That is really true. Yes, because the A rank healer girl,
except for the eternal sleep,
she pretty much put you back together, no problem.
Yeah.
I think the eternal sleep is the only thing they can't cure right now that we know of, at least. Which is crazy. How the fact that the doctors didn't just mob his mom's room when she woke up.
Yeah, that was funny. They made that out to be like, that's the first person from eternal sleep. Oh my god! And they're like, anyways, on to the next thing.
Yep. Anyways,
I guess the only thing I do find funny though is guessing the concept of that world. If they were like, this has never happened before, it's like, yeah, that stuff happens all the time.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Never happened before stuff happens all the time.
Yeah. It's regular.
I wouldn't like having 5 extra elixirs of life, though. We talked about this. That's too much pressure. I'd give them to. I don't know who you give them to.
He's got to give them to his best friend's dad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but just after that, what do you do? What do you do?
Probably knowing him, bank him or sell him.
But you could give it to a sick kid.
You could, but usually with Jinwoo, if the issue is not immediately in
front
of him.
I'm talking about me personally.
Oh, you personally?
I don't think it'd be too much pressure to have those things.
Yeah, whatever.
Who would you give them to?
I don't know.
You'd have to give sick kids.
I'd walk into Children's. I just here you go,
one.
bye.
Yep. Yeah.
First come, first serve. Peace
I
out.
would give it to someone else so they would have the stress and pressure of it. Oh, if it's on you, you're a better person than me. I'd find a priest.
Just pass that one off. It's here you go, buddy, bye.
I'd literally be like, Pope, look, I have this. Here you go.
There you go. That might do it.
You'll make a better decision than this.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't take it himself.
Well, I don't think he's alive anymore, but.
And reports keeps waking up.
Yeah, I think tomorrow we're gonna get an announcement.
You think?
Yeah.
Start of the week?
Yeah.
Possibly. Sad stuff.
Yes.
Anyways.
But what I was gonna say is I literally were watching the episode and I'm like, if they cut right here and you're like they're gonna cut. There's been so much episode already.
Yeah, they were setting up. The whole internet was so mad about that too. Everyone was like, all the same pages that post how Solo Leveling ends in a hot second, all commented on no,
it does it every time.
Let me see the fight. I can't wait to see that fight. That's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be sick. And so first season was 12 episodes, right?
Well, that was 13.
13 episodes, right?
I thought.
So that means this season's probably going to be 13, right?
Probably.
Or 12. First season was 12.
Oh, never mind.
So that means we have 3 more episodes.
Oh. Well, they're not completing the Juju Island arc in that.
No, it's probably setting it up totally.
Yeah.
That. I mean, the end of the season will be they're going there.
Yeah, or maybe his dad shows up before they get there. I know they go to the island, but his dad's still on his way back.
Do you think he'd be there already?
Yeah, with the milk,
Since he's probably super fast.
I could think that, seeing as Jim moves that fast.
I mean, a plane gets there faster than a week.
That's true. That's true. Unless he's like swimming the ocean to get there. From America to just swim the whole Pacific Ocean. I don't know.
I feel like Jinwoo could do that pretty fast.
Yeah, I feel like you could too. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I don't...
Well, I don't know. How fast could you get across the ocean? Like, let's say. No, he moves faster than a motorboat, I think.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know. I need to get the miles per hour that he moves.
Yeah,
in order
exactly.
to figure this out. I think because I don't know. I can't comment it on it.
And also, I do think of that new ability you got where he can replace himself with a shadow. That's cool.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it does have a wiki. It's like I think 3-minute cooldown.
That was like a 3 hour or something.
Or 3 hour.
I thought it was way longer than that.
Yeah,
I thought it was maybe 3 days.
Because when he first said it, I thought it was gonna be so cool in a fight. I thought he was gonna be like
bing,
doing
bing,
like
bing,
a
bing,
law
bing.
move, like boom, 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 all around. But you can't do that.
Whatever, worked out.
Still a cool ability.
Yeah, still a great ability. Just ditch the demon girl though.
She'll be back.
Yeah, she 100% will be back.
She was about to say, "I love you."
Yeah, that's true. And he's like, bye.
She's met him for what, like 10 minutes?
Yep, bye. No, they've been probably together for most of the week.
Oh, that's true, actually.
Yeah, because they went through this. They just quickie showed us.
Yeah,
they
like
showed
4 or
us the
5
floors.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then I love how the Japanese crew walks in and the girl's like, "Who's that guy?" I was like, Jinwoo's just in a room and the ladies are like,
Ooh, look at him! Look at that! Look at him! Ooh,
the Rizzler out here.
Can you smell his aura?
Instantly, she was
smells
like,
so good.
"That guy."
I know.
I was like,
that was the only time when his blonde best girl there took the towel off her nose because she smelled his sweet scent of Jinwoo.
It's so funny. But yeah, next week. I was mad when they picked all the people and they're like, they didn't pick Jinwoo. I was like, no, pick Jinwoo.
Fight him.
Like, yeah, I want to see new people fight, sure, whatever, but I just want to see him body everyone.
Yeah,
it's so fun watching him beat the crap out of people.
It really is, especially with his S ranks. Be so much fun. He's so much fun.
But let's move on to the next anime. Shangri-La Frontier.
Season 2. Another setup episode, but a great one.
Yeah.
Because I died laughing while I was watching it.
Episode 46.
Nice. I died laughing the entire time watching that. When
Oh
he gets to the
my God,
hotel.
it was so funny.
When he gets to the hotel and he checks in and just like they freeze him in that position for the 3 scenes, I rewatched it 3 times. I was dying of laughing. It's like, it's so fancy. It's so fancy.
It was, you know what they did really well in this episode too, I thought, is they made him out to be like a teenager.
100%. Yeah.
Like you felt that vibe off of him.
It is like, he's like, what am I? It's so nice. What am I going to get sniped from a window?
I know that. He's like, maybe this is a setup.
Yeah, maybe.
Because he like doesn't,
fangirling over that chair,
he doesn't
too.
trust Katsu.
I know.
Yeah.
Fangirling hardcore over that chair.
That chair is so cool.
That was an awesome chair. A full dive chair.
Yeah, I know. First of all, I guess being a professional gamer when there's these virtual reality things is pays $1 billion an hour.
Apparently.
He paid for all of their lodging.
Yes. And that chair.
Jeez.
It's nuts, dude. Mm-hmm. It's got paid. And Pencil Gun makes good money too, so it's like she didn't have to do it herself, but he just did it. Or she didn't do it herself. She could have done it herself. He did it for her still, which is nuts.
I did like
look how she's nicer in real life.
Yeah, right now
she's not Pencil Gun in real life.
Yeah, right now.
I think that's what they said. I think that like she's only like that when she's in the game.
Yeah, you like bloodlust.
Well, like bloodlust is willing to step on anyone and anything. Does the whatever, just like pretty much straight like lie to people or swindle and stuff.
Yeah,
I think that they said that like the bloodlust, yes, but I think that whole character, her persona is only in the game. Like she pretends to be this normal, nice person out here.
She didn't seem that normal. She kind of was goofing.
She was goof. I mean, okay, normal for them, yes.
Yeah.
She wasn't Pencil Gun out here.
No, she was Pencil Gun-ish.
Ish, but not Pencil Gun.
Yeah, where I would say he was definitely just Sunrock.
Yeah, he's just himself.
Yeah.
He's himself no matter what.
Which I was like, I did not think he'd be that much like Sunrock in the game. Like, I thought his in-game, like, he was just going a little crazier.
Yeah.
And then I was like, because the first time we've really, really seen him, like, outside of the game, like, have a full-on personality, full-on, like, not just thinking SLF. And I was just like, oh, he's just the same person.
He's the same guy. Unapologetically himself. When he opened the door with the gas mask on and he's not taking it off either, I'm like,
classic.
This is hilarious.
It's absolutely funny.
You have to wear a mask no matter what.
Yeah, she's just making fun of him, laughing at him.
I know.
As they walk up with that girl Meg, and he's like, they're totally gonna be fine, and then she's just like, the entire time she's talking, she has a sweat mark on her.
I know.
Because she's like, what are these idiots?
Well, I love when Katsu was like, they're real goofballs in the game. Oh, I'm sorry, they're goofballs in real life too. Or IRL.
Yeah, it was so funny. And then they show the American team, and they're just immensely, they're like, look how jacked they are.
I know. I liked how she called them gym rats, too.
Yeah,
I was
no,
like,
yeah.
Of course they are. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, he crushing a whole apple in his hand.
Yeah, why?
Gasses up more, Japan.
Yeah,
Gasses up more. I'm
it's
fine
so
with that.
Funny. It's so funny. That makes it. It's just like.
And then the girl is like
came
the
out
hot
of nowhere.
Came out of nowhere, and she's like the hottest gamer right now.
Yeah.
Like she's super
just
strong.
Super easy beating everyone except
Yeah.
one time Katsu tied with her.
Tied her, yeah.
Yeah,
But got beat all the other times.
Yeah. So I mean, once again, this whole show. Every time they show a video game, it's awesome.
Yeah.
You gonna make it through the podcast?
Yeah, well, I did 5 miles on the treadmill today, so it's it's hitting me hard, yeah. But I will make it. I'll be good. Don't you worry.
What I was gonna say is I know this game's gonna be so cool. The only thing is like I hate the concept. Like if I was to play it, I would hate it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun to watch, but it's like I thought it was just a fighting game, but then it's like you have to be a hero and have to be a villain. Like
that's gonna be a little interesting. I wonder. Yeah, it's gonna be a little interesting. I didn't know how that was gonna.
It's gonna be good for watching as a show.
Yeah, but if I was playing the game, yeah, that would suck. And Meg's just kidnapped a bunch of
Yeah,
people
because
and
you
just
imagine
torturing
like
them.
you got the hero side and like you're about to like fight somebody, you're like, let's go, and then you're like, there's like a stupid idiot like NPCs like, oh no, my cat's in a tree, and you're like,
here we go.
Yeah, I got
your gauge charges up so slow if you're not doing it.
Yeah,
like not doing
I'd be
it
like,
constantly. It's like, I'm just gonna let the family get crushed.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But then you get, I think like bad things happen.
Yeah, I think you probably lose your hero gauge.
Yeah.
I don't really know how it affects the overall. I'd be interested to see how like this gauge affects. It says it affects the game.
Yeah.
I wonder if like how like what it gives people, if it gives them like boosts or something like that.
It's gonna be really
because there's a full and there's a beyond full.
Yeah, knowing Shangri-La Frontier, it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be
So
sick.
every game they go into is awesome.
Sick. Also, Meg's profile needs to chill the fuck out.
Why?
It's like not wearing clothes.
Oh, her profile?
Or sorry, her avatar.
I was like, what? I was like, I don't know what that meant. So that's
No,
why I was
her
like,
avatar.
Yeah, I know. It's like, of course it's not.
Chill. Yeah, I know. It's like chill
It's
out,
anime.
lady. Like
It's anime.
holy crap.
They were
Put
like,
some clothes on.
let's make it thick poison ivy.
Oh my yeah, facts. That's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
Like, when they cut to her, I was like, whoa.
When they got there, I was like, Japan.
Of course, it's what you guys do.
Yeah.
It's what you guys do. But it's gonna be this setup was spectacular. I cannot wait till they actually start playing.
Yeah, I like too how we get to see like them play the game before they like play it like in the tournament.
Yeah, that's really really helpful. And I loved this. This show is so detailed. I love the breakdown of all the characters. That
was awesome.
And they were sick.
I know,
And Sunraku picked the most basic one there was.
I know.
The rest of them were awesome.
Why
These
would you?
cool
I feel like
ones.
the other guy the main guy fits Sunraku's fighting style so well.
Which main guy?
That's like he runs really fast. He's like
Yeah, but that's
speedy.
that's the blonde haired girl's one. That's her avatar.
That's when the blonde hair girl is.
Yeah,
on
it's
American
in the
team.
opening. It's in the opening. You see her transform it into
yeah, I
it. So you
forgot.
can't. So Sunraku can't use that one because plot.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they're not gonna let
He
him
would
do
pick
that.
the most basic.
Yeah,
one.
he picked the most basic
Yeah, I
one,
know.
and I was like, dude,
Japanese
really?
samurai.
Dude,
He's probably gonna do something really
you
cool.
could have
though.
picked the cool ass armor on.
That one was cool, but he's too clunky for
I
it.
know
Well,
it
he
is.
did use a clunky robot in Niflheim, whatever that show was.
Nephilim Hollow.
Nephilim Hollow. Yeah, he did pick a clunky robot.
Yeah, he did, and he made it acrobatic and crap. But yeah, they're gonna. But no, of course.
I wonder which one Pencil Gun's gonna use. Was there a hot lady?
There was a hot lady. Yes.
That's gonna be the hot lady.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot lady.
It's just.
It's the hot lady, or it's that robot long distance one.
I feel like that's gonna be Katsu.
You think?
I don't know. He plays a fighter. He plays a
No,
fist
I think
fighter.
Katsu's gonna play the lady
Why? Because he plays.
because he
lady.
plays
Yeah,
lady
so-
avatars.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm interested though.
Yeah, really. Oh, I'm really interested.
I get really interested too because like Meg was so mad. She's like, "You think he's on par with me?"
Mm-hmm.
And
And
I
she's
was
like trying to impress Katsu.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Of course, of course.
But
Skinny gamers getting all the girls.
I
Sure.
know. Yeah, like they're so skinny.
They're malnourished.
I didn't realize how
they don't work out.
I did not realize how small Sunraku was in real life, but he is a teenager.
He's a teenager, yeah.
But I did like how she's like, "Think I'm par with me," and I'm like, "You're about to find out."
Yeah.
Like you're about to find out.
Yeah. They're not all the same. Like they're not all the same age as Sunraku in this. Like the other two are like adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, it's like, well, I don't know how old Katsu is.
Neither do I.
He might be just like college or high school. Also, he looks pretty young too, but he was kind of tall.
Yeah.
He was taller than.
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you like how Pentagon is taller than everybody because she's a model?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Yes.
But I do love the scene where you like Katsu like what was I say? Compliments them, and then they come to the side, like, "Oh, what a softie!" Blah, blah. And he's like, or he's like, it could be a fair battle, but I really hope you beat them because it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be great.
They're like the best frenemies ever.
I love how Gatsu has a team, but this is his real team.
Oh, definitely.
Like he has a primary team that he goes to for their gaming and all that stuff, but this is his team.
Yes.
And I missed them so much.
Yeah, they're so good together.
They're an amazing trio.
Yeah, they are such a really
so
good trio.
cool. I was almost like, yeah, we don't need Meg. Go away.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I totally forgot it was a 4-person team.
So did I. Yeah. Which is her character's gonna be interesting. I already like it, but I'm just like when the trio was going off, I was like, yes, make me laugh more.
I knew too when Pencil Cotton left, and she's like, "Meg Chan, see you later." But I was like, classic. The women hate each other already.
Yep. Can't get along.
Yep, they instantly hated each other.
Yep. What are you gonna do? But so cool.
But let's move on to the next one.
Sick.
Sakamoto Days, episode 8.
This was a very, very good episode.
Yes.
Let's see. The fight with the professor was whatever. That was a basic ass. Like it was funny when he was like just awesome the way he used Shin's power. That when they were going off doing that, I was like, this is peak. This is sick. This is super cool. But that fight to me was like whatever. I knew that professor was a nobody and gonna get his ass kicked anyways. But the deer head thing was awesome.
Yeah.
when he just starts undoing his body. And
Awesome
it's like,
is definitely a word.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was awesome.
I thought it was hilarious.
Well, that too, I guess.
Yeah, it's awesome and hilarious.
Yeah. Well, when he
sorry, not hilarious, ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
When he cut the
when the gun comes out of his mouth.
I know. And instead of one blade, it's 20.
I know.
In his arm.
Yeah.
I was dying laughing.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a cool ability overall. But it was funny and hilarious. The artificial spine thing was literally a lifesaver because the order guy is way stronger than him. But it was just when Sakamoto comes in, and the order guy was just like, "Oh, hey, Mr. S." Like I thought the order was gonna like hate Sakamoto and not like him, but no, of course, legendary assassin. Just everyone thinks he's so cool.
Yeah, yep.
He's a cool guy.
Yep, super cool. And then the girl was just like, he looks like a teddy bear.
I know. That totally threw me off. I did not think that. I didn't think it was gonna be like that at all. And it was like, this is so pleasant and enjoyable.
Yeah, I really thought he was gonna land down. They were like, "Oh, Sakamoto, we gotta kill you." And he's like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, because they were past coworkers.
Yeah, that's like long time no see.
Yeah, how's it going? No, like we're gonna leave that guy to you. We got other stuff to do, and he's just like, "All right, see you later."
Bye.
It's like, well, they're gonna go off and kill people.
Sakamoto's the one that's not killing.
That's true.
That's
kind
matters.
of actually is
the family isn't killing.
That's true.
Everyone else can do whatever the hell they want.
That's true.
Sakamoto's not stopping them.
I do love when he pulls out the deer guy pulls out his other arm, and this is why I was dying laughing because they know how ridiculous this is that he like pulls it out, and like it doesn't show the arm because like the arm he's holding the part he pulls out is nowhere near the size of the gun that came out of his hand.
No, it's not.
The gun is like a million times bigger.
Yeah, and it's like a laser beam gun.
know,
It's not a regular bullet. It like shoots a plasma beam. And it's like, okie dokie.
I really do like this whole thing of Sakamoto being out of shape too.
Yeah, it's really it adds a little bit of weight to the fights now because like Sakamoto's not gonna die because he's the main character.
Yeah,
well, one of the main characters.
He's the main character.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like he's the main. Yeah, I guess when he goes thin, he's the main. Yeah, I'd say okay. So he's the main character. I agree with that. I was gonna be like Shin's kind of the main character too, but he only foils off of Sakamoto.
Yeah,
so,
it's like Naruto's the main character, but like Sasuke's story is very important.
Yeah, that's true. So, but it does like Sakamoto could get hurt in this and might have to go into his thin form and then all that stuff. His thin form.
I wonder if that's like his ability. I think we talked about this already on the podcast, but that's got to be something like body like flexing or something.
Maybe something like that. Yeah.
I love too like that they care so much about his jiggle animation. I mean, they're really good at the jiggle animation.
His jowls just.
Japan's been doing it for your boobs. So.
That's true. Yeah, so he's got to put it onto a guy's face.
Yeah,
and it worked out fantastically. That was good.
I'm excited for that fight. That fight's gonna be awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be a great fight. I can't wait to see what else the guy pulls out. It's gonna be like, oh no, what was his name? Sasori. Yeah, Sasori from Naruto, the puppet Akatsuki.
Yes,
and it starts pulling out all the different weapons out of his body.
I love how he pulls the string out of his mouth.
Even though he's talking out of it already.
Yeah, they're already talking about it, and it's just like an X on his mouth, pulls the thread out, and it releases the gun in his throat. I was like, I don't know how any of that was connected to.
Yeah, don't make any sense. But
He's
it's okay.
got stitches all over his body, so evidently, you know.
He's got a lot going on. And who's this new guy? They're talking about the boss man, the CS, the Order's looking for him.
I don't remember.
I don't remember his name. It was something. It was unique. It was different. It wasn't Japanese. It was something else to me.
I totally forgot.
But Sakamoto's beaten him in the past.
Nice.
Of course.
Oh, I totally forgot about that the assassin murderer going around too, isn't there?
Yes.
I
forgot about that storyline too. So maybe that's what they're hunting down then, right?
Maybe. Yeah, I think that's what their job was originally.
Yeah, that's what the guy commissioned them for, or told the Order to do. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then also, I really did love. I really got to start remembering his name. It's okay. We won't figure out names. I got Lu, Shin, and Sakamoto.
Yeah.
Toro Sakamoto. Sniper guy. His show up at the end was awesome.
I know.
When Shin realized because the bird's shadow flew by. Because when that bird's shadow flew by, I was like, okay.
Alrighty, that was interesting. What was the point of that?
I don't know what that means. And he's like, no, it's a nice target. And I was like, still don't know what's going on here.
Yeah. I don't know why they needed to have that happen since Shin can read minds.
Yeah, he should have known that he was there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But
Shin
either way,
it gets harder as like he's messed up.
Maybe.
He was like poisoned and he couldn't do it for a while.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, the concentration's a little messed up there. Yeah, that may be like limit his power, but
no, I still think he could have used it there. But
100%. Yeah. But it didn't really matter because Sniper Boy materialized out of Sniper Island there and just took a shot.
Yeah, he was looking for him.
Yeah, I forgot about that at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
and when he shot, I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, you were doing something, weren't you?"
I remember he walks in at the girl. She's like,
girl.
She's like, it was career day, and my dad's not here. The Shin and Lou aren't here, so I have no one to talk about it with. I was like, wasn't he there?
I know. Yeah, he was there, but
but
she wanted to tell Shin and Lou.
Yeah.
And so, yeah,
Lou's funny too.
What is she doing right now? She's stuck in prison with
I love the
Professor
start
guy.
of the episode is like, he's like, I run this place. He's like, you want to help me break out? I used to run this place, and she immediately grabs him by the throat. I was like, so you were in charge?
You're the one that went after Shin.
Yeah.
No,
he's like, I just asked if you want to break out.
You moron! I'm locked in here too. It's like, oh, okay.
And then we got
Lady.
Shin's backstory, which pretty much
was nice.
Shin just being a little punk.
Yeah,
I don't even know where he came from, and
something about his professor friend or
professor
scientist friend.
But here's an orphan.
Yeah, enjoy.
And then became best buddies with the doctor who's trying to do the impossible, which is now clearly possible everywhere because everyone has superpowers.
Everyone has superpowers. Yeah.
Yes.
There's not one person that doesn't have superpowers.
I know. Yeah. But I like the way that Shin just gained the ability. He just walked in and drank out of
a test tube.
Yeah.
Like or a beaker for like no reason. It's like, oh, that's safe to do. You guys did this is a little bit on you guys for not teaching him that not to drink random shit out of a
little
test
bit.
tube. Yeah,
like 85% on that.
100%. Yeah.
And then he's like, he thinks you look like really sexy or something. I was like, oh boy.
No shit.
A little kid who could read minds would be terrible.
Oh, it would be a nightmare.
It would be terrible.
Nightmare. How do you tell him? It's like, no, don't say that.
Mm-hmm.
Like now I'm thinking about like spanking you. So we're gonna say it again. It's like you have to do it.
Little kids like literally will walk up to like a gross fat person or something. They'll be like, "You're gross and fat." And it's like, jeez. Or like if someone like has like a, like what's the word for it? Like a something messed up on their body, like a ailment or something. They'll just like point it out.
Or they're bald.
Bald.
Also, some of them I get why they didn't want to be around Shin. The bald guy with the toupee, get over it. As a man who's balding, get over it.
I know,
it's okay. It's fine. The kid outed you. You weren't fooling anyone probably with your toupee. He was still wearing it when they got around. I was like, no.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah. Get over it.
That's the thing.
You're one of those ones that should have kept talking to Shin.
Yeah, don't be jealous of the main doctor for his luscious hair.
Exactly. He has a luscious hair, doesn't he?
His hair's ridiculous.
It is nuts.
Yeah.
He was trying to fix Shin the entire time, so Shin went punked off to somewhere else.
Yeah, and there was like that random scene where he like goes to light a cigarette that he's like, nah.
Yeah.
There's just no need for that.
That was so weird. What was the point of that?
It's probably in the manga or something like that.
I like how fast the resolve was too. It's like, Shin, we're sorry. That's fine. Worked out all good. So it's even Steven. Water under the bridge.
That's literally barely inconvenience.
Yeah.
Not a problem at all.
Fantastic.
And then I loved I do like the fight with the scientist doctor thing. I just did like when he accidentally hit Shin Sakamoto, and he's like, a friend and foe, and it's gonna make you if you're gonna think of being your friend, blah blah. And then instantly Sakamoto just punches him. He's like, so I just gotta think of his hidden Shin.
It's like, and she was like, why was that one harder?
I know. I also love when Shin kicked him. Sakamoto was like,
he's
that was a really good kick, Shin. And he's like pissed.
Oh, fantastic! Yes, and they had Shin talking backwards the entire time, just to be a minor inconvenience to nobody.
I know. It's so
Like
annoying. The doctor though was the guy that turned like a huge jacked monster. The way they did beat him was awesome.
oh yeah,
Like he was just thinking his punches and
yeah. He JoJo'd it.
yeah,
No.
it really was like.
Yeah, but that was pretty much the episode. Inviso Bill there got wrecked pretty hard, so
Yeah,
he's gonna be down for the count.
Yeah, he's definitely not dead.
Yeah, he's definitely not dead, but because they don't kill anymore. But he's down for the kill. You got a bullet in you. If you stand back up, you got 2 bullets in you, and your suit's all bloody now. So, and you got holes in it. So now they can see you.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So
That's a good point.
You're done. You're done. You're cooked. You're done.
That's a
Tap
good
out.
point. Yeah, I wonder how his invisibility really worked there.
I think it's the suit he's wearing.
It's a suit?
I thought it was the outfit he's wearing. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
I thought so.
I know sometimes people have
Why
abilities.
Why does he put the thing up when he?
Because it's anime.
I thought it was the suit. I don't know. Maybe it's a power.
It could have been.
Could have been a power. Could have been a suit. Who knows? Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know, man.
In this show, you never know.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Some people, the girl's suitcase is a big, like circular blade.
Oh yeah, I
circular
forgot that's
saw.
what she uses. Yeah,
It's ridiculous. The most
just blood
ridiculous.
splatter all over her buddy.
Yeah, the most ridiculous weapon ever.
Sure, especially for a girl.
Yeah,
that's
like
tiny.
a mortuary
Yeah.
assistant girl.
Yep. But no, she has a gigantic buzzsaw.
All right, let's move on. Rezero season
3.
episode.
Heck if I know, man.
Guess
episode.
It's going to be in season 3. So
11.
let's see. It's episode. I don't know. 60,
Oh, wow.
62, but I'll count right now.
Oh,
1,
62.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So close.
This episode rocked.
100%.
This episode was awesome.
Anytime an Archbishop dies, it's fantastic.
Yeah, they suck so much.
Yeah, they do suck, and he went out in a fantastic way.
I will say what's really cool too with this episode, and I'm giving Rezero so much props on this. The episode before, even though it was the background of Liliana, which we really didn't need,
Yeah.
it was all about defeating Wrath.
Yes.
And this entire episode was just defeating.
They focused on it,
which
which
is
is great,
great.
Which means sooner or later we're going to get an entire episode of Julius trying to beat Gluttony.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that too, if he hadn't been stupid. But that's definitely not where we're going next.
No, we're going to
Garfield
not
and
Bishop, but
correct. Yeah, we're going to what are those?
Garfield
twos?
and William.
Hey, you remembered it.
I did.
Good job. But anyway, this was fantastic. I don't really I understand how Greed's power works. I still don't have any idea what it has to do with stars.
Nothing.
But Greed's power
I was thinking that
yeah.
too. I was like, while watching the episode, I was like, I don't know how Sunraku figured out the heart stopping part.
Yeah, especially when he was in a different show.
Oh god, yeah, Subaru. Yeah, good point. We watch a lot of anime. I don't know how Subaru figured out the heart stopping. I understand how you figured the Little Kingdom part. King part.
But then the Little Kingdom was nothing because it was just the heart that he moved around.
Yeah, but
that he could put on to anybody.
Yeah, he could put it on to anybody. He did say.
He just put it on Amelia for the hell of it.
Yeah. I don't know.
And then it didn't matter though. Barely an inconvenience.
Yeah, I mean it was. Well, no, because it wasn't a barely an inconvenience because she did have to freeze a bunch of women.
Yeah.
Then who were about to come. So that was pretty. I thought she was gonna let him for a second.
Yeah, when she started freaking out, I was like, but I knew she had ice powers. It's anime.
But one of those things, I was like, you know what? I feel really bad for these ladies. But like, props on them.
I mean, yeah.
Like they were like, we're not letting this fucking evil go on anymore.
Yeah, we done.
We're
out.
We're gonna stop it.
Yeah, we're out. We don't
And I
need
was
to
like,
deal with
good
this
on you,
nonsense.
ladies.
Yeah, fantastic.
I did love the whole scene where they just all the girls are just talking about how much they hate him.
Yeah, that was
That was
great.
hilarious.
That was just like an entire just like I wish someone would toss him he's got a small dick. Like, I wish they would toss someone in there like that.
Well, he didn't touch him, evidently sexually.
Did he not?
I don't think he did. The one girl pointed that out. I was like, I never thought, because yeah, she got mad about the heart part because she thought she said something like he never touched her that way, so she thought everything was she felt safe and at least still safe that he never did that to her. Maybe he did it to other ones. Seemed like he would have.
Yeah, it seemed like he would have. I don't know.
But then Sunraku got to use his power. Gosh dang it, man. Subaru got to use his power.
That was, that was.
It's SUs, man.
Yeah.
Subaru got to use his power finally.
I was at like 5% right on that, by the way. It was the way to defeat greed, just not at all the way I thought I was supposed to defeat greed.
Yeah, you think he can actually do something with it, like fighting-wise?
Yes. I thought he was going to.
He can't.
I thought it was going to be the only...
It almost like killed him doing that.
I know. Yeah, he's so weak with it. He had a year to train that stupid thing up.
I know.
Beetlejuice, whatever the heck his name was, could have used it instantly.
Also, I forgot.
Full power.
I totally forgot. I was like, oh yeah, he was cool. I forgot.
He was dope.
I forgot he was cool and not always a weirdo.
Yeah, but he went nutty because he accidentally killed the love of his life there.
Mm-hmm.
So whoops. Well, and also that the witch cult stuff wasn't always evil.
Yeah.
Because he was like it was still the witch's cult when he was there, and then he made it kind of evil. But that was a great scene when Subaru. Music was amazing. Amelia seeing Beetlejuice or Beetlejuice. I don't know how they say it. It's
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
It's just easier.
When she saw him the way he was before.
So I think it's Beetlegeist.
Yeah, something like that. And then he pulls the heart out. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
This is freaking Rezero right here. And I was enjoying the heck out of it. Now he knows how. Now he has like another understanding of how to use the unseen hand. He just needs to train to fucking use it now.
Yeah, what he used it, he's like, ugh.
I know, yeah. I thought he was gonna have a heart attack.
I'm like, have you used it at all?
Yeah, he's used it
One
like
time.
Yeah, one time.
Yeah, but he had that obstacle course set up. You know what? I guess obstacle course did come in handy because his entire job, pretty much of this entire season, has been just him getting the bad guy to chase him.
I guess that's a good point. Yeah, he just keeps running away from him.
He needs to get that hand fixed. It's so gross.
I know. Well, that's gonna come back.
I did love though when Subaru like pretended he was hurt, and he's like, "You were pretending." He's like, "You were pretending." He's like, "Yeah, because you like the monologue type."
Yeah, you're I knew I'd pull it over.
He literally called him a monologue, and he did give a monologue.
That was great.
Also, such a great two of the best scenes happened after three of the best. The heart scene was one of the best.
Yes.
I love Amelia going JoJo on him.
That was yeah. That
just
was
53
great.
Punches exactly.
Yeah.
For all 53 women.
And destroying all
and
that
then
stuff.
one extra for herself.
His power, and when he used his power to stop his own heart, that was like, oh, that's awesome. That was so like that was just a cool way, like, because Reed's power is like nuts. That he's messing with time and all that stuff. So I like that there's like a full on limitation to it, that he had his own heart has to stop when he like goes invincible and everything, stops his own time. Which was just so cool. One, the way they did it was cool because when they just did that purple like and then when he finally dies, it's just like the amount that it was going off. I was like, this is just great. Like this is just so interesting. It's such an interesting way to show the mechanic happening. Yeah. So I loved that.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And then at the end where he like had to decide whether it's like he just kept stopping his heart or he drowns.
Yep.
Dies by either his heart stopping or drowning.
Yep. Yeah.
Because the most epic entrance ever by the most epic character in the show. Reinhardt. He's so cool.
He is so cool.
How did you not die laughing when he's like, how did you make it back? He's like, yeah, that was a pickle I had to figure out, but you made the big mistake. You threw me towards the moon. And I was like, you Saitama One Punch Man shot yourself off the moon.
Off the moon.
I was like,
left a crater.
Reinhardt needs to be like thrown into like top 25 strongest anime category.
Starting to, yeah.
He can't die.
Yeah, he comes back. No, he does die. But he instantly comes
back alive. And he literally, so he's like, what?
Yeah.
He pulled a Saitama move.
Yeah, he didn't need air to live.
I know. And he's like, you made a mistake. You threw me at the moon. I was like, no, everyone was like, I just wanted one person to be like, what?
What? What?
They've seen a lot of ridiculous things. This is pushing it.
Yeah, this was pretty intense. And then he just kick it, but then comes back and is just kicking him around the entire time.
Well,
doesn't he drop like a fireball on him when he comes back or something like that?
No, he just looks like a fireball.
Okay.
Subaru's eyes.
Gotcha.
But I do love he sends him into the sky, and then you get the whole scene with Greed. Is like, why is everyone laughing at me? I made sure my wives could stop laughing at me because I killed their entire family and friends. The worst. And then the scene of him just like floating in the air and Reinhardt just standing on him. It's like he's surfing him in the air. He's like, he said something. He's like, usually I would like not use a sword because he did hit him with the sword or something, like not to pulled out the blade, but he said something like, usually I would like give up when my like not go too far when my opponent's like in the state you're in. He's like, but you're a monster, you're not even human or something. And then just sends him straight into the Earth's core almost.
That was great. Well, what would Reinhardt call Greed goes, you're a monster. And Reiner's like, yeah, I'm a monster that hunts monsters. Bye.
Yeah.
That was not that the scene where he's all bent out of shape there at the bottom. It's classic Rezero, reminding me back to season 1 when like Beetlejuice first comes around and Ren gets all.
Yeah.
It's like that body horror is still there, which is great.
There is body horror. Yeah. It's a good point.
Honey, they go nuts with body horror.
It
Season 2 wasn't too bad. Like super getting eaten, whatever. But their overall body horror wasn't that bad. This one was.
Yeah, they're going pretty hard on this one.
Yeah, it was great too. I loved it.
It was. Calm down.
No.
No, it was really good. You're right. You could feel it.
Yeah. That's like that's a good.
Especially on the water was pouring in on him, and he's just like, I was just like, it is one of those things you're like, die.
Yeah, please just join her.
He sucks.
He sucked, and he took forever to die too. It's like when he got pretzeled there in that impact. I was like, how are you not dead right now? And they drowned him.
Also, Amelia's character development needs to be studied.
Yeah,
because she's awesome.
Yeah,
she went from like a character you're just like, get this character out of here. She's so boring and bland. And in season 2, like at the start, she's like, yeah, and then she's like, and you're like, oh, okay, she's like, yeah, pretty good. And this season, I'm like, Amelia fucking rocks.
Yeah, she's pretty much the solution to most problems half the time.
Yeah, she's like, cool now.
She's like, I know Reinhardt's the strongest character in the show, but she's pushing number 2 right now.
And somehow her boobs got bigger.
Somehow. It's the power of love.
Magic,
yeah. The more confidence she has, the more confidence she shows.
I was actually so glad. Yeah, this season kicks ass.
Oh yeah, for sure. They
shouldn't have done a break, but
whatever. They're anime. They do whatever they want. Yeah, I think this is like season 1 is still my favorite, but I think this is my second favorite.
I think when this one ends, it'll probably be my favorite.
You think?
There's still a lot left. That's awesome. Like when we got Wilhelm and Garfield, we're going to that's awesome fight. Can't wait to see Al fight Lust. That's gonna be really cool.
Oh yeah, that'll be good.
Can't wait to see our boy Otto. Get to see his fight too.
Yeah, him and Felt.
So there's a lot of cool stuff that still needs to be getting. That's why I was like kind of glad they did they pulled like the reverse One Piece on us. Is they got us the Subaru, Amelia, Reinhardt, and Regulus fight out. Like they got that out early, and they're gonna go to all these other fights. Which usually, the One Piece style would be like we would see that fight bits and pieces while they cut to all their other ones. That's why I kind of like this. They're just like focusing on a fight.
Yeah, and like some of the most important ones too. Yes. What do you think is the next most important right now? Fight.
Owls.
Owls. Yeah.
Lust.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. That's a pretty big one.
I think Gluttony is really annoying.
Yeah.
But like you can clearly see, except for Otto. I was saying like, obviously we put more weight in Otto than the show does.
100.
We love Otto, but like, I mean Otto and Felt and Julius and Ricardo.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's good.
Those are the people chosen to fight Gluttony.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Are they that important?
Yeah.
And Al is like not that important, but we haven't seen what he can do.
True.
And clearly he's got to be strong.
He has to be if he's
Priscilla's fucking knight.
Yeah, and she's strong. Super strong.
She's insanely strong.
So he's got to be.
And so far, who are the knights we've seen? Reinhard, Subaru, and Al. So
Julius.
And Julius.
And
he's going to be stronger than Julius. There's no doubt about that.
I think that's it.
Julius uses a sword to shoot magic. It's retarded.
Yeah, he's a spirit guy. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I think that's... Yeah, is that all the knights? Is that all the princesses? So we have Felt. We have Priscilla. We have... Felix. Felis? The cat boy. Cat girl boy thing. That's a knight too for... What's her name? And then I think that's all of them.
Yeah, whose knight is that one?
Green hair girl doesn't have memory right now. Is
because she's strong enough to fight herself.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, exactly. He's the healer. He's the healer.
She's definitely stronger than Priscilla. Definitely. She was wicked strong.
Yeah, she cut the great white whale in half.
Yeah, she's wicked strong.
Yeah. So I'd say
because her country is like a war country. Yeah, they're a military country.
Yeah, because she wears armor and everything.
Yeah, they're like a military country. Yeah,
I do, and she still has like one of the best.
Priscilla's is a whore country. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know anything about her country. She's just maybe that's it. I don't know.
I feel like that's the country where the red light district is.
Probably, yeah. I could see that. I could definitely see that. She's very promiscuous.
Mm-hmm. But I think the end of the season that has a chance. I don't know. The white whale was so epic.
White whale was awesome. You had the entrance of Beetlejuice. And then his fight at the end there. And that took so many attempts to do too. Remember like when he died the first time, but he just took over Subaru's body somehow. I forgot how he did that.
I do love the fact that like Subaru dying and resetting, as we talked about this last episode, it's just like seemed like that was the whole premise of the show. Mm-hmm. But the show is so strong in its own right with characters and story that it doesn't need to be the whole premise.
Yeah, that's true.
But they still will use it.
Yeah, well, I think right now I'm gonna say the save point is just where they ended just now.
Yes, I agree.
Because they got rid of an archbishop. There's no way they're doing that again.
Yeah, there's no way they're gonna have a fight again.
Yeah,
all
do
that
all
big
that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Yeah, I think something's still gonna go wrong, like horribly wrong.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
way.
Something's gonna go
I just
wrong.
don't know. Like this end of the season, like say they kill off half the archbishops or all the archbishops at the end of the season. What's the next enemy? The Witch of Envy, but like we don't even know what her whole shtick is.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I didn't even predict any of this coming. So
that's true. This one really. I did not expect all the archbishops to show up in one place because especially when they were like giving us like piecemeals of them here and there.
I don't think all the archbishops are gonna die. I think one's gonna escape for sure.
Yeah, I could see that.
First of all, Wrath definitely isn't dead.
Wrath might have gotten away.
Yeah, Wrath definitely might have
gotten away. They still want it, and they want to free that witch that's at the bottom of the city too.
Wrath did end up in the water.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm really pumped to see what it's gonna be.
Super
I'm really pumped for it.
But let's move on to Dragon Ball Daima, episode 22. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. You find that out. I will find it out.
What a beautiful ending this was. Akira Toriyama was truly a master at his craft, because this entire show was just
episode 20.
Episode 20, nice. Was just a microcosm of what Dragon Ball is. We got to see Goku pretty much in almost every stage, minus Ultra Instinct, but I don't think Akira had a lot to do with that. We got to see Goku pretty much in every stage of his like journey. We got to see Kid Goku. We got to see Super Saiyan Goku. And I got to see Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which apparently was always supposed to be the true final form of Goku.
Really?
I don't know. I'm doing with this. Yeah, I think so. Because I don't think Akira Toriyama, I don't think he wrote Super. I think like his like apprentice did. Because Super's gonna keep going on. I need to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And like he like signed off on it and everything. But I think he did Dragon Ball GT, and that was like where Super Saiyan 4 came in for the first time.
Yeah.
I think that I've just been watching this. I think that's what he wanted it to be. The Monkey Man.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that would make sense. It was awesome.
It was
the Kamehameha was insane.
We blasted through all 3 realms and destroyed an entire ecosystem on one.
But he made it better.
Yes. He did make it better overall.
Yes.
That lake is gone, though.
Yeah, no,
and anything that lived in it is dead.
Yeah, that's true. Anything that lived in it is definitely
There were
dead.
Giant octopi in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fight
anymore.
That fight was awesome between him and Goma. We definitely downplayed the third eye, and apparently the third eye is just available for sale. At a small little shop on the side of the demon realm.
Anyone can just be a near godlike being.
We downplayed it, and we're watching the fight, and we're literally like, it's a great, awesome fight. It's done really well. The animation in Daima was incredible. But like Piccolo's just like standing there, and we're like.
There were so many times Piccolo just jumped in. Like every time there was like Goku was beating the crap out of Goma. We're like, Piccolo, maybe now. Maybe when Goku did the Kamehameha wave and Goma literally couldn't move. Maybe then.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have done it then, buddy. No, instead he picks like he picked one of the worst times to do it, and then didn't do it fast enough.
Yeah.
And yelled.
Yeah, well, that was his big issue. He yelled it out loud. He was like, "This is it."
Yeah, here we go.
I was like, the second he yelled it, I was like, well, that's not it.
Nope, that's not gonna work at all.
The only thing I can give Piccolo credit on is like I would have been standing there like maybe no, not right now. No, not. Maybe I don't want to get between the two gods fighting.
Exactly. Yeah. Maybe I don't need to be there for that right now. Oh, they just punch each other through into the sky. Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Did Goku just scream so loud that all the energy just exploded on this entire planet? I've seen him do that before, but this seemed
was a little much.
Yeah.
Looks I was scared. I was kind of scared of his son when he went Monkey Man there on us. This one looks a little bit more worse. So but as Super Saiyan 4, the red and everything, I used to think it looked like and I was like, but watching this, I'm just like, this is so cool. Yeah, it's such a cool idea that like the Super Saiyan 4's Super Saiyan final transformation is like, because where Super Saiyan was it was the idea that you're taking like the power of the. I always thought it was you're taking the power of the animal form and just staying sane, and you're like just putting it all into your body and becoming strong that way. So it was cool to see like the true great ape form where you have full power and you're conscious, but still look kind of like a monkey.
Yeah.
Is Super Saiyan 4. It was always a cool blend, I thought.
Yeah, that's a cool blend.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. Yeah, I agree with you the first time. I was like, this looks dumb.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this looks awesome.
Yeah. Something about Daima. He did it so right.
So I know a lot of people were upset about the way the show ended because it ended in a big fight.
But
yeah. So
that's why they were mad?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Some people were like, well, we didn't see any fusion or like,
oh my goodness.
Some people were like complaining that they're like, well, like, the problem with Daima is I thought they get more character development, but once again, just ended up in a big fight. It's like, that's Dragon Ball. It's literally Dragon Ball. Literally, the Dragon Ball Super is a tournament.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Well, there's other stuff that happens, but like,
a ton of character development there.
But like, no, like
maybe Vegeta, but Vegeta's just going, I'm gonna achieve a new form and then get my ass kicked anyways.
I know it stinks.
I know, poor Vegeta.
Yeah, it's always happens.
Yeah.
But like Ultra Instinct, which is an epically awesome scene with epically awesome music, it's just Goku getting stronger to not beat Jiren.
Yeah, that's true. He didn't need help. Well, yeah, he didn't need help. Because of course the final form can never just be enough.
Yeah, I know.
Ever.
Yeah, well, it just doesn't. It always never lasts long enough.
No, it never does. That is the big problem. That's the problem with Ultra Instinct. Like, it ran out right before he beat Jiren. And then he was like, in so much pain and blah, 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 blah. Shut up. You've handled worse, Goku. But this was, and of course in this one, Super Saiyan 4 lasted the entire time. It just didn't get, like...
The third eye was just ridiculous.
The third eye is an evolution engine. It just evolved you into a better form every time you needed to. And it was like... It did crack me up though. At some point, it was pretty much after every single punch. It was from Goku. It was evolving.
Yeah,
it was
damn. It was Meijin Ku.
Yes.
There's Meijin Ku.
There's Meijin Du and Meijin Ku.
Yeah, this is Ku, and then Ku knocks it out of his head
with the book. Right after scientist professor lady was like, maybe there's another secret in the book of how to defeat it. And it's like, yeah, it was the book.
It was the book. Yeah. That when he did that, I died laughing.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like that guy's the one who gets it.
That one.
Makes sense.
Yep, fantastic. He gets the final hit on because he wanted to do something.
And they made the Demon Realm. I love how the way he's like, look, we're still gonna make it a scary place, but a great place to live.
Sure, buddy. Sure, I'm fine that he's the king. I think it's great.
Yeah, picks a bunch of people to ministers.
Picked all of his friends.
Yeah, just all his friends, and then Vice Demon King, which I don't think that was a thing, but
sure, whatever.
It's Doctor Professor lady. Mm-hmm. I did love when he goes to Goku and he's like, and you can be a minister. And Goku's like, no, we gotta go home.
Yeah, bye. When Goku raised his hand there, I thought he was gonna volunteer to be a minister for a second. It's like, no. You do not get public office. No. You'll can be in charge of polishing the gym equipment, Goku. That's what you're gonna do. I think you'll do a good job at that. Maybe.
No, because you use it all.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Yeah.
And then it'll all be broken.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's very true. He'll break everything. So stupid. But that was, yeah.
I love when he said though to Vegeta, he's like, are you jealous of Super Saiyan 4 or whatever? He's like, I've been training on it ever since Beat Boo. I was like, wasn't that like 2 days ago?
Yeah, pretty much. Maybe a week tops.
Tops. Like you were at a celebration.
Yeah.
Of defeating him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Don't worry about it.
It's whatever.
I was like, one day defeat the strongest being in the universe, next day figure out godhood. You know?
That is a classic Goku.
I know, it's great. I love it. Every second of it I love. So it was as cool. It was really, I think you talked about it before, that this was just such a great nostalgia ride for Dragon Ball, especially for a show that's been like, Dragon Ball has been around for so long. I think it's older than me actually.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, and I know I still never watched original Dragon Ball. I think I'm gonna pick it up now though, just because like Kid Goku was so much fun in this.
You might as well.
But Dragon Ball Z, I watched as a kid, and it was like it's one of those ones when the first time you see Super Saiyan, you're just like, this is peak anime right here. Mm-hmm. And of course, there's better stuff out there than Dragon Ball, but that at the time it was just like, watching this, I felt like I was like 7 years old again, finding out I had Cartoon Network for the first time in my house. My parents upgraded their cable plan, and I was like, beautiful.
Yeah. Dragon Ball came out in 1986.
Yeah, so it's 10 years older than I am. Wow.
And Dragon Ball Z ended the year you were born then.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so
that's nuts.
And in 1996.
Yeah. But it was it was a nostalgia trip the entire time.
Toonami, just for the goated it up.
Toonami, I think it sired a whole generation of anime fans in America.
Absolutely.
It's the GOAT, and I'm so glad that they brought it back one time for an April Fool's Day thing, and it went so well. Cartoon Network was like, or Adult Swim was like, okay, you're back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And now it's back every Saturday, and it's great.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was this whole because I remember I was actually randomly watching when I was a kid. When I was like, I think I knew when I was like 13, maybe a little younger. I was at my uncle's house, and I was watching Toonami religiously, as you do, and it was on its like third iteration of like because they kept trying to change it up and make it all different.
What was the guy's name?
It's Jet, I think, right?
I don't know. Look it up.
But anyways, it was like, and then it hit midnight. It hit the end of the show. And I was still up for some reason. And it was like, yep, that's it for Toonami. We're signing off forever, everyone. Bye. And I was like, what?
No.
And then I turned it on next week. Tom's great. But then I saw and it was the wildest thing to me. I was like, what just happened? So, but it's amazing that it's back. And it's good. It's good. It's good for
Sorry,
everybody.
you're going to have to edit this in the podcast. You're going to put this on screen. Because I forgot. I remember this is easily the worst iteration of Tom.
That's the one they ended on. Yeah, the middle one they're talking about.
Is that the one they ended on?
That was the final Tom version. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was terrible. And it was like, and it wasn't in a spaceship anymore. It was on a planet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it wasn't a good idea. They were trying to make it hip and different. Because I don't think it was doing too well or something. I really don't know fully why Toonami got canceled. Because apparently there was a huge amount of demand for it to come back when it did. But I don't know.
It's so funny because it literally sparked like everyone getting into anime.
Yeah,
in
it
America.
did. It was wild.
Yeah.
So I was so happy that it's back and doing what it's doing, and just that this Dragon Ball thing brings you right back to it. So it was great.
That's great. All right, let's move on to the last anime.
Also, Daima ended on the year anniversary of Akira Toriyama dying.
It did.
Yeah,
and we have to give it a rating out of 10.
Ooh, let's give it a rating out of 10. This was a 9.5 for me easily.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 9.3, but yeah.
I think it was fun to watch, brought you back. The story was just a classic Dragon Ball story. We got to see Super Saiyan 4 redeemed and looking amazing. And it's Goku. And you can't beat Goku. He's too much fun to have around.
Yeah,
and you can't beat him when you're fighting either. It's great.
Yeah, it was so much fun to watch.
Yeah, it really was.
It really was just a great grand old time.
Every single second of it.
Yeah, and people who didn't like it, I can't believe it.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think they're wrong. I think they're actually wrong in their opinion. Their opinion is wrong.
Yes, but let's move on to the final anime of the anime review, Zenshu. Episode number, actually had it. It's number 9, Hero. And now I know why it's titled that.
Yeah.
First off, I thought this episode actually started out really. I have to apologize. On this podcast, we repeatedly just talked about how we never watched the opening of Zenshu and we're just like, well, who really cares? It's a great opening.
It is a good opening.
It was pretty epic and like old school.
Yeah, it was nice, and the ending's pretty good too.
Yeah,
it's like very artsy and different.
I was like, dang,
not different, but it's artsy.
I was like, dang, I was really sleeping on this one.
Yeah, we always watch so much anime.
Yeah,
there's only so much time in the day. You
and then I was like cooking and I had it on because it's dubbed, so I was like, I'll just let the opening go, and I was like. And I look over, I'm like, whoa! I was like, this anime, of course Mappa has a good opening. Why would I assume Mappa would have a bad opening?
I know, it's what they do.
Yeah.
It's what they do. But this was I thought the first quarter of this, where we're just recapping Luke's side of the story, was like, meh.
No, I thought it was meh too, but I thought like what I liked about it was like, it wasn't the entire episode.
Yeah.
That makes it sound like I'm saying it was bad. I don't think it was bad. I thought it was going to be a recap episode this entire time.
Yep.
But I was like, okay, like this is a better way to do a recap episode, but still, come on, it's a recap episode. But it is like Luke's point of view because like it was fun. And then, it gets out of that. And then they did us so dirty in this episode. 1 second, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm just going to grab a drink.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, you keep it up.
Oh, okay, I'm handling this. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, here we go. Solo leveling time.
Leveling?
I'm soloing it, so I'm solo leveling. I don't know. Anyways, so they did us real dirty in this episode because I thought everyone was going to die for a hot second.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought Yunio was going for the suicide move. Luke was getting his teeth kicked in. Memel was bleeding all over the place. And the only one I did not think was going to die in this entire show was the damn robot. I should have known he was going to go for sacrifice mode. Because in the freaking episode, she talks about how he's the only one that in the movie makes it to the end pretty much. And I'm just like, oh, I'm stupid. How much anime have I watched that I should have picked up on that? It's like, and then I was blown away when he did the suicide move.
Yeah,
and so was he.
Yeah, that's the part that we should have saw that coming.
Yeah,
100%. But also they did us dirty on the fact that literally when she's like all depressed and he's like, "What's Luke's actual eyes?" She's like, "I can't talk about it." He's like, "It's okay to talk about things. Like, and I can be here to talk about it with you." And I was like, you know what? The robot has really moved up.
I know.
I was like, you know what? He's killing it of late.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be a useless character. He's pretty cool.
He's pretty fire.
And I'm really mad right now. We should probably look up his name. Because he had a name.
And they yelled it a lot this episode, and I don't know what it is at all.
But I was like, you know what? This guy's pretty cool. I like him. And then you're right. I was like, oh no, Unio's going to die. But then her extra piece of paper bubble thing exploded.
Unio's a boy.
Did I say she?
You said her, yeah.
Oh, her. Unio's gonna die. No, then I said her as in Zenshu's. I was like, what? Her little paper bubble that fell off exploded.
Yeah, and turned into a bunch of scribbles. Which just do that, man.
I know.
Let's see him copy that. It's interesting. The Voids are copying her drawings. I still wonder if
QJ.
What? Say it again.
QJ.
That doesn't sound right.
That's what it says.
QJ.
It's just QJ.
Yeah. Interesting. I feel like that's not what they were saying, but I could be wrong.
That's probably what they were saying, but they're like, I know it's dubbed. I'm gonna pull it up. Well, keep talking.
Maybe check that one out. But
she screams it at one point.
They all scream it because he blows up in a very brutal way. By the way,
very cool though.
It was obviously
he's like
sick.
Pushing through all these bugs. They're
like,
showing his face break apart. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah. What is going on?
I was like, how dare you do this to me?
I know. After me being like, this robot's whatever the entire show, and when he did that, I was like, first of all, it caught me so off guard. But I just don't know, I don't know what the Voids are doing or what they are exactly. This, then they're copying her drawings now. I'm like, is someone is Bird Lady drawing these to combat her? I don't know. It's something. It's weird. I don't know what's going on with this. I really don't know. I don't know where this story's going anymore. Yeah. Let's see what it is.
The picture.
No, just QJ. Yeah. Huh. Anyways, I don't know where the show's going anymore.
I don't know if she's purposely trying to fight back and be she's drawing things in response, like you're saying, the original director or something. But honestly, this show is very underrated.
Oh yeah,
because when all this stuff was going down, I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Wait a minute!" I was like, "I expected the hammer to drop at some point, something could be kind of sad." But I was like, "I'm not expecting." When, like you said, when Unio was doing the suicide spell, I was like, "Whoa, no!" Yeah. I was like, "No!" I was like, "If you kill Unio, I'm going to be so pissed.
I'll be as angry as Luke."
Remember when they before all this happened, when they go in the room and Luke is said he has to do something. And he was like, "No, remember you said you're gonna hang out with me and go to that party with all the cute girls?"
It's I never promised that.
He's like, "Oh, how could you break a promise that we had?"
Yeah, especially cute girls. What?
I know. I love that.
That was hilarious. Also, Unio needs to chillax with the suicide move. This was not a suicide move moment just yet. Maybe when the giant spaceship gets within striking distance of the crystal, then you consider
maybe wait
not just against two big versions that Luke killed 2 seconds later.
I know.
If you just helped him as opposed to locking him in a bubble.
I know. And maybe wait for Natsume to finish her drawing.
Yeah, that would help too.
What she's gonna draw.
Maybe just slow them down with your shields.
Well, also he went to it so fast.
I think he wants to die. I think he wants to kill himself. He's like, I can't do it. Luke didn't go to the party with me.
Yeah, it'll make Luke depressed, so he won't have time to fuck Natsume.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, that's the gist of it right there. Yeah.
But it went through an episode. I did like that Luke at the beginning of the episode when he said "ba-bum." Mm-hmm. That was fun.
Yeah, that was.
But it went from that kind of episode. I thought it was gonna piggyback off that last episode and be all about how she loves him, he loves her,
just finally understanding
and
stuff.
Figuring out. Instead, they were like, "Nope, we're going into hardcore
serious.
It's serious as hell." And QJ, a character that you kind of liked, and then in this episode, you're like, "Man, you know what? this guy's pretty cool.
He's
gonna sacrifice himself for everyone, and you have to watch it.
Yep, you gotta watch every brutal detail of it.
Like
also giving us the real backstory of the movie too. We finally figure out what happens.
Terrible.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
God.
Artists, fucking artists, dude. They're so annoying.
Well, that's the only thing because it happened during Luke's perspective at the beginning. I love when it showed his dead friends.
Yeah, and
he's
how they
just
all died.
I was like, jeez.
When the tree guy was set on fire, I was like, jeez.
I was like, this director was nuts.
I know, yeah, she was.
And then the town turns on him.
Yeah, that was dark as shit.
Yeah,
what on earth?
Because bad stuff's still happening. It's like, dude, he's trying.
Like, what are you guys doing? Maybe take that energy of that you're using to try and hunt them down, and maybe just throw those things at the voids. Maybe if you guys were an army and did something, you wouldn't be relying on 9 soldiers who just keep getting whittled down.
I know, yeah.
And maybe you'll do something.
Maybe some positivity would be nice.
I mean, like Loki, when the townspeople were attacking them, and then Luke went back and killed the Voidsome and all that stuff. And what's her name? Destiny dies, and Luke blows up the town. I was like, well, they kind of deserved it just a little bit there for going mob on him. Like,
it wasn't saying that they went mob on him.
Yeah,
that's insane. It's like he's not succeeding in killing the Voids.
So
let's kill him. It's like, dude, he's trying.
He's trying.
Yeah.
He's killing more.
His best friends are dying.
Yeah, exactly. And I like how they say that, and then 2 seconds later, Voids come at them, and they can't do shit because they're useless.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you guys gonna do? If he had tried to kill all you, he could have, as demonstrated by him destroying the crystal.
Yes.
So it's like.
Also, at the same time, I understand why this movie sucked.
Yeah.
I would have hated that movie.
It just ends on a horrible note. The Voids win.
Yeah, Luke becomes the ultimate Void.
Yeah.
And kills everything. It's like, oh, what?
What on earth? All of his friends. He kills all of his friends.
This is a classic, Attack on Titan move.
Oh, yeah.
That every nerd would have loved. They're like, yeah, but, it's so different because, the good guy becomes the bad guy. It's like, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
No one likes that.
No. That's
garbage.
garbage.
It's written really well.
Well, 100%. But this movie, as the audience has demonstrated, was not written well.
It all was. It's just Luke living a miserable life.
Horrible. Luke has the very worst day ever.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, honestly. And, the way Destiny dies, I'm like, geez, she just, dies in cold blood, because, separate for no reason.
For no reason. So stupid. So dumb. So,
also, I didn't know, actually in the movie, her and Luke fall in love, and then she marries the super flamboyant guy.
Oh yeah, to build the orphanage.
I didn't know that was actually what happened in the movie.
Writing. Terrible writing. Even Natsume, who loves this movie, was like, I never understood why you would do that. That's such a stupid thing to do. Yeah. Even she pointed out, that was a dumb storyline. Mm-hmm. So it was.
Natsume needs to fix this movie.
Yeah, she really does. I think she can chase Destiny. I think she can.
Also, I love when she goes, I got to make something they can't draw, a jet. I don't think that's that complicated.
Yeah. Also,
you're literally, it's a flying machine thing coming at you.
Also, not for nothing, once again, I think she should just use the scribbles. The scribbles would have worked great, I thought. But not for nothing, just I don't know, if the Voids are copying you, maybe copy the Voids. That's different. Draw their shit. Or maybe just keep drawing new shit, dude. It's still just Voids. Yeah. I know you got humbled there with the Ronin guy and the whole liquid void monster thing.
Yeah, that was very different.
Yeah, I know you got humbled by that, but it doesn't mean you can't just build a big monster. That'll still get the job done pretty much. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but something you just, it's like I think, I don't know what year she's based in, but it's just draw like Kratos.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be fun. I know you can only use it once, but
and then Master Chief the next time.
Exactly.
Guy the next time.
Just keep going. Yeah.
There's a list of Primarchs you could easily draw.
100%. Yeah, that'd be great. They would rip the thing apart. Yeah.
But yeah, this episode was one of those. As it started, I was like, okay, I'll just pay attention to this here and there, blah blah. And then when QJ did his whole you can talk to me thing, I was like, oh, this is kind of nice. He's a good guy. And then when they're like, there's a void coming, I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And they're like, we already fought this one. I was like, what? This might be getting a little more interesting. And then they were just getting their shit rocked. I was like, whoa, what is going on? And then she's like, you was using the suicide thing way too soon. But I was like, what is happening? I was like, this is getting out of control. And then she can't freaking draw.
No.
She's freaking out. I'm like, whoa, oh my God. I was like, is Luke about to die or something?
I thought so, yeah.
and then QJ's just he starts to focus. And I was like, no.
Not my boy.
I was like, now it's in that episode, you're like, no, not cute.
He's the most important character.
5 episodes ago, I would have whatever. But now I'm like, no.
I know. I think 5 episodes ago, we were like, yeah, kill the robot. He sucks.
Yeah, I know. Could have been Memel.
Could have been Memel. Yeah, that'd been.
She hasn't really done much.
Other than be a villain for a hot second.
Yeah.
There. Yeah. But
also, this fighter is just mean.
Yeah,
She
is.
must have got broken up by some hot blonde guy.
Yep. Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
She made him kill Memel. Like,
Yeah.
we already knew that, but like, I'm looking at him like, mean.
That was mean. And like, what's even more mean is that she didn't explain why he killed Memel in the movie. They point that out. The only time we found out
That's
why
true.
she does that as a motivation is because Zenshu or Natsume's there, and so it's like, okay. Also, what with their peg bar talking? Well, whose voice is that? I'm like dying to know that too. I was thinking about that today. I was like, whose voice is that? Like, who? Her peg bar just talks, and it's like,
Well, it talks like this.
talks like a little kid.
Oh, maybe it's her.
Oh, maybe it is. Oh, that's a good point. Just like it's younger her.
Oh, maybe it is.
Younger her, obsessed with
Fixing the story.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe. I don't know either.
Interesting.
I don't know either. All I know is that she can probably definitely change the story because QJ said that she's impossible. So
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Oh man, he went out like such a badass.
He was a badass.
he's like, Luke is right about you. He's like, you're impossible.
Yeah.
And then he just went off fighting like a total badass.
Yep.
There's this one scene. I gotta pull it up right now. I was thinking it's probably gonna be the thumbnail
Okay.
of me and you just being like,
Ah.
not that. That's a Protestant versus Catholic debate. Is do. We were close to it right there. So let me see. Oh dang it! Why'd you restart from the beginning?
No. I hate when that does that.
I was born to be a legend.
Just save my progress, man.
And to spend my life.
I'll tell you when I want to restart.
So when
That's
the
what she
voids
passed out.
appeared, my friends and I came together to form.
First of all, always mean when anime does that, like the slow motion they're flying up kind of thing, and then
And he's dodging, throwing the missiles everywhere.
oh dude, he was so awesome.
He was so cool.
Look at the animation; it's nuts.
Oh yeah, it's Mappa. They went hard with this. Oh, poor QJ.
But he gives that like, hold on. This scene, what an epic
That was
badass!
awesome.
What, like this dude
Just
just comes
coming through the fire.
As you can tell, we were very happy with this episode.
Yeah, this is great. This is a really great
like
one.
honestly,
that's so
like,
badass.
It was that episode and Rezero were the episodes of the week for me.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I'd agree. I would agree with that. Yeah. Solo Leveling was good, but it wasn't like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally agree with that. I think. Yeah.
But let's move on off of that and finally get to the manga.
Yes.
We have a lot to talk about. All right, manga. We now have 2 animes we are reviewing.
Yes.
Not animes.
Mangas.
What do you want to start with?
Let's save One Piece for the end, as usual.
Do you know the chapter number?
It's me 11:4. I don't know the chapter. It's me 11:41 because last week's 11:40, I believe.
So you
So-
do know the chapter number.
So but I want to start with Kagurabachi.
Oh, you want to leave One Piece at the end?
Yeah, leave One Piece because
okay.
One Piece is the finish. One Piece is still the best ever. So let's leave that as the finisher.
Yeah.
Kagurabachi. I'd rather recap what we've learned from that so far.
So Kagurabachi. Bachi. Kagurabachi.
No, I thought it was Baki. We were saying Bachi before, and that person said that
No,
thing.
they said it was the other way.
Did they? I don't know.
Yeah, they
Go double check that for me, please.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
Before we screw up the name again.
Bachi, not
Bachi?
Baki.
No, Kagurabachi.
Kagurabachi. So we read chapters 11 through 25.
Yeah.
We will catch up eventually.
So there was I'm just gonna highlight the big parts of it that I really
we're not
liked.
gonna go over
The
everything.
fight with Sojo was spectacular.
Oh my god, it was awesome.
I can't wait for this to be animated.
First of all, for the fight of Sojo just taking out the...
No shot. No,
Yeah, I
no
got-
shot.
I gotta pull it
no
up 'cause we
shot.
gotta know it eventually.
The police. He took out the police.
Yeah,
That's what he did.
The FBI.
The FBI. He took out the
Because they're
FBI.
bad.
He took out the FBI and all those unique characters that were so cool. I didn't think they were gonna die, but when he ripped the guy with the weird mask apart, I was like, no! I kind of want to know what his thing was.
I wanted
His
to
mask
know.
kinda
I wanted to
cool.
know what all of them did.
I
The
know.
one guy's like, "Your special ability,
Yeah, I
we're
know.
saving you,"
Yeah.
and he just gets wrecked. His arm just comes off his shoulder.
Yeah, just absolutely ripped apart. All of his friends, and then blonde kids, the one that survives. All of his friends are dead now,
Yeah, I
and he's the
know.
only one living. I
know.
thought at least Glasses Boy was gonna live, but he didn't.
And what I don't like too, they're gonna really nail this in the anime. They all have personalities.
I know. It's gonna suck.
And the main guy I liked.
a lot,
The
yeah.
guy who seemed like the leader, he was cool and calm. I thought he would make it at least.
Yeah, no, but it's this guy that made it.
Yeah, so one thing I really am going to like about this when it gets animated, this is like the first time I'm reading a manga where I'm like, all right, no one is safe.
Nope, no.
Except the main character,
The main
obviously.
characters, yeah.
But I don't
Main
think
character.
Mr. Shiba's safe.
No, I don't think he is either. I think he could die at any point.
Yes.
His teleport ability is awesome, but it's
It's
a little
super
it's a little broken.
It's
so
super
it's like, But
He's
it
also
was
strong.
It's super strong. Yeah, it's a great sorcery ability. I can't wait till you
But
actually
yeah,
learn
the
more
fight
about
with
it.
Sojo was like that. When that gets animated,
When the narrator was counting down like all the seconds too, that it was like because it all happened in under 12 seconds or something like that.
something like that. Yeah.
Some crap like that, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be so cool. The moment that he busts in on our main character the first time, like when he just no, it's Chihiro, I think. When he walks in and then he's just there and Cloud Gouger starts going off when they cross swords, that scene's gonna be Cloud Gouger is gonna be animated amazingly if they do it right. It's gonna be so fun.
They're gonna have so much pressure to do this right, dude.
Yeah, I know.
But
it was
so much pressure.
So cool. And the fight, him losing the arm that he still hasn't gotten repaired. From where we are, we're at chapter 25 right now. Hasn't gotten the arm repaired yet.
Chihiro,
yeah.
Chihiro.
I do like how little girl is just
Char.
the de facto healer.
Yeah, I love how like he's got she's almost got. It's not the same aspect, but this guy really just pulled the energy of all like best little girls there ever was.
Yes,
like,
he has.
She's got Anya goofiness, and then she's got what's her name from My Hero?
Airy
Like healing energy.
power, abilities, yeah.
Yeah, it was so cool. And I like how hers works because I thought it was really cool. Like they're like eating their skin can heal you or whatever, but it's like you need to actually care.
Yeah.
About the person to heal them.
They have to like you.
Yeah, and I thought that was really cool because it explains like because that's their thing is healing.
Yeah.
That family's like thing, which is kind of interesting too. We kind of learned also with the Sana, the family in charge of the
rich family who's running the black market auction. Yes,
they all use like shockwaves.
Mm-hmm. I love hereditary powers.
Yeah, so that's
so
like,
cool.
Well, that must be a thing in the show because her family was all hereditary.
Yeah, that's their clan. It's like the Uzumaki clan with their sealing abilities. And
so
stuff.
I thought
the
that was
Chiyas with their edgy abilities.
yeah, and the Hamarashis with their really cool guy and then a racist.
Yeah.
But anyways, first of all, we're gonna be jumping all over the place on this one. That was really cool that she healed her. Her poor mom.
Yeah, that was really sad.
Her poor mom.
Also,
the line. Oh, this is gonna hurt so much of the anime. The line is just like, "Of course I'm happy because I'm the happiest mom in the world because I'm with you." And then when she's like, "Of course I'm the happiest daughter in the world because I'm with you." I was
she wanted to stay in jail with her mom. Like, also her dad's a piece of shit.
I forgot what her dad did.
Her dad ran out on them when he found out that they had the healing ability. And then I think he's the one that ratted them out to Sojo.
Oh, God, he's the worst.
Yeah.
Kill that man. I hope he comes back in. Because in this show, bad guys die.
they die brutally, too.
Never in any anime does that happen. And this one, they're like, they're dead.
They're dead. They're killing him. When he busts into the mansion to go find Char there. And he's just like, there's those regular guys just playing poker, dead. Yep, instantly. I was like, yes.
Well, one thing I'm really loving about this, they're doing the Mary Sue-ness of this so well because there's so many villains who are like, you got no chance.
And then they don't have a head.
They just get like absolutely slitting.
Yeah, like
when he does like all the the koi throughout the building, and they're like, "What's this?" And the guy's like, "It doesn't matter." And then in the next scene panel is his body cut in half. I was like, "What an idiot!"
It's crazy. And when he like unlocked greater ability, like instead of just putting all my energy into one swing, I'll just take some of the energy into me. And like that's what he did. And it was like, well, that's awesome. His cloaking ability is sick.
Shiki is awesome.
Yeah, this sword is 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Love it. The gold. It's easily the coolest one so far. 10. N10. Yes. Yeah. It's easily the coolest one because it's cooler than Cloud Gouger. Just like with what it can do.
I don't know if it's gonna be the coolest one though.
This one in the box. What's in the box?
I don't know. Compare Gordon to his dad. It's like the most dangerous sword.
Yeah, it's the one you should never. It's the only one that was sealed up with
extra
stuff.
He literally was like, no one should use it ever.
Yeah, you never.
Not like an evil person should never use it ever. Just no one should use it ever.
Which means it's getting used as soon as possible.
Exactly, because the FBI apparently plans on using it.
Yeah, because
that guy's clearly trapped.
Oh yeah, they have him in jail, sealed up.
Yeah,
but he's like a sword master, so I imagine he's just like, meh.
Yeah, he's
a sword master that his dad trusted with a sword. Because I think unless he just made the swords and gave them out like candy, but he doesn't feel like that guy.
I feel like they were war buddies.
Yeah, something like that.
His dad had to use a sword too, maybe.
No way he could because he'd have to.
He was too busy making them.
Well, in the life contract, no one else would be able to use them if he had to use the swords.
I was wondering if he used one of them.
Maybe
he used N10. No, they would have known about that. Never mind. No, he just made the sword.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sword in the box. It's gonna be so cool. I feel like we're not gonna see what it does though. I think we're gonna see other swords ahead of time.
Maybe, yeah, because they have the other 4 somewhere. The evil guys have the other 4.
Yeah.
They keep talking about it.
Because like I feel like you can't show the greatest sword so soon.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Feel that way, but this anime kills characters like it's crazy.
You
so
might
I really
see
don't.
a phase of it. That's our thing. That I will say this manga. One thing this manga does that I love is like you think like, you know, it's like it's breaking the anime manga formula of like there's a super important thing here, and you're like, okay, we're gonna have to wait forever to get to it. It's like 2 panels later, it's like we're doing it,
Yeah, it's
and you're like, oh
whoa,
shit,
whoa, okay,
it's happening right now.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
once again, when Sojo walked through the door, I was like, what?
and even in the like the one where him and Sojo finally fight, I was like, man, I thought him and Sojo were gonna like have like I thought this was gonna be resolved like chapter like 50.
Yeah, full season.
Yeah,
Sort of
yeah,
situation.
yeah, but clearly not.
No,
And I
they're just
loved
going-
it,
yeah.
and I love it because like it's kind of actually pretty good because like Sojo didn't seem like a final boss kind of person.
No. You seem like a maniac.
This rich family sucks.
They're horrible.
Yeah.
They are so evil. They're all a bunch of maniacs. This poor kid is the only one that's actually like sane and not crazy. Because Evan, like, it was gonna be one thing. It was gonna be one thing when like if they were just evil family murderers and he found his way out into the light. But his brother's a maniac. So I'm wondering if the rest were maniacs and somehow he's just the only one that didn't get the crazy gene.
It would have been one thing too if I think maybe the sorcery thing might cause maybe a little craziness in their family.
Maybe. Superiority complex, something like that.
It would have been one thing if they were black market arms dealers, but they're black market dealing in anything, including humans. And as we saw in this manga, children are not off the table for pleasure purposes.
Nope. Yep.
So,
really bad.
you know what? I'm not hating that it's in this because I'm like, kill all these people.
Yeah.
Because even though we've forgotten about it, Epstein list, nobody likes pedophiles.
No, they're bad.
So this is a really good way to make everyone like, hey, they sell children. It's like, kill them.
Get rid of them.
Kill them all.
Just kill them all. Kill them all now.
Yeah, and like, so apparently
That's why I thought it was weird. That's like when they were when he summoned all the siblings there and they were all fighting. I was like, I'm pretty sure N10 can murder all these people with its abilities. So why isn't that happening? And apparently, lo and behold, it's part of the plan.
Wait, because he wanted him to take the sword.
Yeah.
Which I'm really interested to see what that. I don't know how far you read.
I end of chapter 25.
Yeah, that's what I did too. Okay.
Yeah.
Because when he did that, when you ended it though, were you like?
I know. I was like, what's it doing? The koi fish is out already. What's it doing?
I was like, but then want to read the rest of this, but for the podcast.
Yeah. Check it out later.
Curry, Hakuri.
Is that the blonde kid?
Yes, Hakuri.
Hakuri.
I'm assuming he's gonna be around for a while.
Yeah.
Great character, by the way. Sacrifices his face because, Hayuki or whatever. Hayuki, the
bone guy.
It's a girl. Didn't realize until the cool guy could make a sumo ring. That guy's cool.
Sumo rings.
That guy's gonna be that guy and Hayuki are gonna be good people.
Oh yeah, in the long run.
They're gonna be good people.
Oh, because Hyugi was like, you gotta be trying to kill me if you want me to do anything. It's like, no. It's like, shucks.
Yeah.
What the heck, man?
But the sumo guy, when he's like, one time she's like, she's getting serious. I was like, oh, this was a girl.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't know it. No idea.
And then like you actually look at her body, she's wearing like her midriff is kind of showing, and she has like boobs. But it's kind of hard to tell in a manga, sometimes because it's all black and white.
Yeah.
But like when Hakuri there jumped in front and used his entire face to block the flame bone.
Yes.
Which is awesome.
I think it's just gonna be a burning Susanoo.
I know it's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be sick. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
And then when he hit her in the head with the back of the sword.
I know that was good.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Meh, you should have swung at me for real."
Yeah.
It's like, you're crazy.
Yeah, she's definitely nuts.
She's a nut. She's a nutbag.
But she was
that fight was sick. I loved that. I like all these converging storylines right now. It's like because our main characters have to go to the black market auction. The super evil sorcery people have to go to the black market auction. The police have to go to the black market auction. So it's like really cool how they're all just like coming together on this big day.
Mm-hmm. The black market auction also has an actual name, but it's in Japanese, and it sounds really cool when I read it in my head, but I'm never going to pronounce it.
No way. This is
like Rakuzugusu or whatever.
It's a very heavy Japanese name manga, and that will be my downfall. So I'm not even going to try.
It helps a little bit when we can kind of hear them in the the show.
Yeah, that might help a little bit. We get a little better, but reading comprehension, no way.
Yeah, you are right. That auction's going to be awesome. That's where everyone shows up.
Yeah.
First of all, the main leader of the auction clan there, his ability is ridiculous.
I know.
He just has an endless storage space that he
Yep.
can just pull whatever out of it anytime he
Summon
wants.
whenever he
But you
wants.
can't go in it because it's like not real. But it
Yes.
is real.
But it is real, but it's not real.
And then
But
every member of his family is in it.
Yep.
So he can pull them on
Yep.
the registry. I was like,
when he dragged his son from wherever he was, I was like, oh shit, didn't see that one coming.
yeah, no.
Didn't see that one coming at all. And he was just being an asshole. It's like, yeah, I don't want to kill my son, but he's worth to be a garbage show.
Yeah. He's like, my hand's shaking because of, I can't remember. It's just like
Rage.
and sadness because, whatever, blah, blah. I was like, you guys, this family is just like the biggest pieces of shit.
They're garbage. They're horrible people.
Shockwave, really cool power. But
Shockwave was awesome. It's great, but they're horrible people, and his brother is a piece of shit.
his brother's insane.
Yes, he is.
Absolutely insane. When it cut to like the little back, like in the anime, it would be more aggressive, but like when it cut to the little when he shows up and Hakuri there is like, hey, it's like he like does a little flashback and it's just like him getting beat up. I was like, wait, is that his brother beating him up?
Yep.
And then he's like, he loves me a lot, but he shows it through fists and kicks, and I was like, what the
and
hell?
apparently murdering anyone close to him.
Well, yeah, he's like, you got made by that vixen woman, blah blah blah, and then he almost kills Hino, which
Yeah.
like. I don't know what she really does in the show, except for the fact that she just kind of hangs around. But I enjoy her presence.
I think she's
She's
great.
part of the group.
Yeah, she's great. She's funny.
Yeah.
And she babysits Char when she needs
She does
it.
babysit
Yeah, she
Char, yeah.
babysits. And usually she has like black
The
market
ladies just
information.
hang out.
Yeah, they just do that thing. But that was when he just showed up, I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that was the end of that one mock. That was the end of one chapter. They
know.
bumping each other. I was like, ah!
Oh, what's this?
But when he turns on Hino and he's like, I have to kill her too. I was like, you son of a gun. But then Mr. Sheepish shows up, who's the shit.
Yeah.
You're right. The way they do his teleportation ability is he's just there.
He just blinks there.
Yeah, it's so
It's
great.
great. I
And
love
that
it.
scene where they're in the sky
Yeah.
and his like hands like this and it's on his brother's face. Oh,
Loved that. I loved every second
the
of that.
big panel, the big one-page art scenes in this manga are so good.
Yeah, and they're drawn amazingly, and it's flowing in great motion. When he does the shockwave that blows out half the building, I was like, whoa, yeah, no, this is wild. His dad's a really cool villain. Blonde boy, his dad's a really cool villain.
I was like,
No, the blonde boy's dad's a really cool villain. I love when the mask form, the half mask form.
Yeah.
I was like, that's awesome.
Well, at first
and his
I thought-
storage space ability is nuts.
yeah,
And he just uses it. He plays support for his kids.
yep.
Which is
Yeah, because they're just handing them, and the kids
Yeah.
are like, Dad, I need this now.
Yeah.
Dad, I need this now.
little rich bastards.
I know, they just get whatever they want.
Spoil Ryan.
Well, at first when they showed him with the mask, I was like, what is this, a Yu-Gi-Oh villain? And then they show him, he doesn't always have it on.
No.
And it evidently, it looks like it's part of that clan's power, because his brother, when he was really pissed, he had some black stuff going around his left eye too.
Yeah,
and another
yeah.
one had some black stuff going on. So it must be part of like that clan's like thing that happens when they activate powers. They don't probably all get the mask,
Yeah.
but they have something that happens around their left eye.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
I wonder if
he does look like a Yu-Gi-Oh villain.
I wonder if they eliminate his entire family. I know he can't do magic, but yeah, I wonder if they eliminate his entire family, that the storage space will fall to the blonde kid carried to the lake.
Curry.
Yeah, Hakuri. I know it disappears.
That'd
All
be
the stuff
really
disappears, but
cool.
what if the storage space itself, just the ability? Because how does the ability pass on then? If it just disappears when someone dies.
You know, that'd be kind of interesting because like we didn't see his dad fight,
No.
and the ability through that clan is shockwaves.
Yes.
What if his dad can't use shockwaves? And like this is like an All Might kind of thing, and like he like the only way this gets past, he could pass. You don't need to be a sorcerer like to have the sorcerer ability to get it. Like you can, if you're just, as long as you're a part of that bloodline, it can be passed down.
Yes.
So that's how he gets it.
I could see that being a thing. Yeah, I could see that being it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
maybe.
like,
I don't
yeah.
know. I have no idea. But yeah, that could be cool. That'd be kind
Yeah.
of cool. Yeah, the ability itself is just, it's a pass down ability.
Dude, the one line when the dad's like, "You came here and you thought you were the hunters, but we are the hunters." I would have been like, "Nice try, nerd."
And then just kill two of his kids.
Also, I just been like, "What a lame line that
Yeah,
was."
that was horrible. Yeah, that was so stupid.
Also, we
the
could blink-
tables have turned.
Yeah, I know. We can blink out of here anytime we want.
Yeah, this means nothing to us. But
Yeah.
that was yeah. So I think that's the highlights of it all, because a lot
There was
of
a lot.
the in between chapters between the Sojo fight and this were just a lot of the parties just like talking about what they were gonna do and stuff. So But this manga is still just crushing forward and being amazing.
Yeah, it's
and I can't wait for this to be. Even if like the rest of this manga is crap, it's not going to be. But if it's crap, just watching this part get animated is going to be amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, going forward, I'm gonna suggest this, and we might not do this, but there's a chance we're probably gonna do this. This episode is very long, so we might be breaking the manga into
Very possible, yeah.
a separate episode in itself.
Very possible, yeah. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah,
because then it'd just be One Piece in this for now. It'd be okay.
And I think we're probably gonna add more manga eventually.
Yeah, probably.
Once we catch up on this, it's like
yeah.
reading a once a week manga takes like 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, it's not. Reading One Piece was like so easy today.
Speaking of
transition,
One Piece.
Fantastic chapter as always with One Piece. This was Zoro and Luffy are hilarious.
Oh my god, they were great.
These two goons were
absolute goons. Man, Zoro's gotten tougher.
Yeah, he really has.
Like he's gotten like maybe because things are more serious now.
Yeah, maybe, and he's not afraid to start.
I feel like the fight with King changed him.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, because he had to accept that, like, if I just die, I die. I'm just gonna deal with it.
Yeah,
like, what's the point of doing any of this?
So he was like,
he was kicking Loki to see if his wounds were real. It's like, yeah, so it's real.
Hey, you know what?
I mean, yeah.
Also, I love this chapter. I know is when that giants originally from the small island, can't remember their names.
Oh yeah, okay.
They show up and Luffy catches them with his entire body because he goes gum gum balloon, hilarious. When he's like, Loki's bad, he's like, trust us. He's like, he might sound like he's actually a good thing, but he's pretty much just giving you guys Riz. Mm-hmm. Trust us, we know he's bad. I was like, yeah, Davis.
We don't know. What do they know?
I think they grew up with them.
Yeah, but they could be just like, he stole my cupcake one day. I don't know.
That is something a Viking would be mad about.
I mean, yeah. They're all these soft giants now. I don't know.
My cupcake one day.
I don't know. There's all these soft giant thing going around. I don't know. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. We'll see. I do think Loki's about to go on a rampage. I think he's about to be bad because they were just like, take your hand off of Ragnir or whatever his weapon is, and I was like, ooh. That panel.
Oh, it's awesome.
That panel where it was like when they're like, don't free Loki, and it's like too late. He's standing at full height.
Put it in the Mona Lisa. No, not Mona Lisa. Put it in the Louvre.
Yeah, put that in the Louvre. That was
put
sick.
that in the Louvre.
That's a desktop background right there.
Yeah,
that was
is awesome.
Yeah, we're just standing there looking down.
He's massive.
Well, yeah, he's got old giants pulled in him.
Yeah, he's massive.
It's like, ooh, it's sick. This is gonna be great. I hope him and Luffy fight.
Also, they're definitely gonna fight.
Yeah,
they're definitely gonna fight. It's gonna be one of those classic things. They're gonna fight, and that's what's gonna make them calmer.
Yeah, he's gonna get all of his energy.
Notice I didn't say good, but calmer.
Yeah. So are his legs free too?
No, one of his legs still has an arm. Interesting that I wonder what his devil fruit ability is.
There's theories online that it's like it's a Logio type, not a Logio type, a Zoan type where he turns into a wolf. Because there is.
Here we go.
I'm chronicling online.
Put on the.
Yeah. I'm chronicling online.
Sending all the math symbols.
There's an old colored in cover story or whatever, and it's a purple wolf with its tongue hanging out, like how Loki does it. Loki has purple hair, as confirmed now by Oda. So it's like we're thinking it's some sort of Zoan type where he transforms like that,
which is fine. Which would like if you ask me, probably pre-Wano, I would have been like Zoan.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, well, okay, well.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Pre-Wano, I was like,
whatever.
Like Rob Lucci.
Whatever.
I really hate. God dang it, Oda, for making us like Rob Lucci.
Just for a second there. Anyway, he went back to being bad.
Did he go bad?
I
don't think they really. No, I don't think they did.
Did they do anything when the Goroshi
I
got there?
can't remember.
Are
they dead?
They're not dead. They're not dead.
But the Goroshi wanted them dead, didn't they?
No.
No, I can't remember. They kind of just got meh.
Yeah.
They kind of just meh.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and read it. I don't know.
Oh, I think I think they re-prisoned them.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, so some type will be cool. A wolf makes sense. That seems like a very Loki thing to do.
Yeah.
Also, that's also
Norse mythology. Fenris.
Does he turn into a wolf? Loki? He turns into
Loki
a horse.
does not know. Loki gives birth to a wolf that when it's freed will, I think
that's close enough.
Yeah.
That's close enough. Yeah. I know he turns into a horse, so it might be turned into a horse.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's
I hope not. That'd be so lame.
That'd be so lame. Yeah, don't be the horse fruit.
Oda can make some things very cool.
Yes.
But some Zoans, he does a very bad job at.
Yeah.
Davis's notoriously most hated devil fruit is the giraffe fruit.
Giraffe fruit. That thing is so stupid. Even in its awakened form, it's dumb.
Oh no, yeah, it was never cool.
Never cool. Never ever cool.
I'm trying to think if I do think it's the worst devil fruit.
The worst devil fruit. The jacket one.
That's gross.
That is a gross. That's a bad devil one. Fruit. That's pretty bad.
I still stand by the human one is one of the worst ones.
Oh yeah, with a regular guy. I mean, might just make you jacked.
Well, I guess it could make you transform.
Yes, into bigger.
Yeah, bigger things. Yeah, so it wouldn't be so bad. However, we do finally get canonically in this manga that Luffy would never eat Chopper.
Yeah, that's
this manga
true.
When they get canonically, you don't eat your friends.
Yes. That is true.
Yeah,
so Chopper is safe.
All those common classic memes we see all the time, which I absolutely died laughing at, where Luffy is like, cook up Chopper. It's so funny before I left. Canonically, Luffy would never do that.
He'd stop right before take a bite.
I really think that's the only reason Oda put that in here.
Probably, yeah. And it's all the animals of all the forests. You can't
literally. There was no reason for that scene to go.
No, not at all. Just for him and Zoro to be hilarious.
Yes.
It was great.
Yeah, I love when Zoro kicked him. Also, really enjoyed, because I don't like the stupid guy who always
Roto.
says, Roto, they go, Ultra Nami, whatever. He was clearly up to no good.
Oh, 100%.
Because the hot giant killed him. Not killed him. Knocked him out. She's like, tell me. Did you notice in the one little panel where he's like thinking and you can see her in the background?
Yeah. Yes, that's going to be animated great.
Yeah, Gertie.
Yeah. That was fantastic. I like how she hates him. Like, hates him.
Well, clearly he was up to it. He's like, don't wake up the guards.
I know.
I can't remember his reason. It was like stupid.
It was something dumb. It wasn't even that nefarious. He was just being stupid.
He's clearly up to something.
Yeah.
I think he had.
Well, he's the one that told them. I think, was he hiding it because he didn't want to tell them that the Luffy was going to go free Loki?
Oh,
that's how the Giants found out.
That's what it was.
Down a bunch of levels.
You're right. That's what it was. Okay, so he wasn't doing anything nefarious. Well, maybe kind of nefarious.
I mean, according to the Giants, nefarious.
Yeah, according to the Giants, yes, because they grew up with Loki. So
I'm really pumped to see, though. If Loki can't use his devil fruit, but I want to see what he does with that sword or axe or whatever he has.
Yeah, I'm very interested.
But also a thing. Why leave his weapon down there with him?
That's a great question.
It's because Giants are dumb.
Shanks, what were you doing?
Yeah, I thought
it was
Shanks. Shanks is dumb.
Shanks is dumb. Yeah. Yeah. The only, there's only, a few Rogers Pirates that I would be like, they're not dumb.
Yes.
Rayleigh.
Crocus.
Scopper's definitely dumb.
Dumb as a stump.
Yeah.
Dumb as a stump.
Buggy's dumb. Shanks is on the smarter side of them, but
dumb.
still dumb.
Yeah.
Smarter side of dumb.
Trying to think if we know any other ones.
He's the smartest kid on the short bus.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true, yeah.
We don't really know the other ones.
Odin was he was smart-ish.
He was definitely not smart.
He had his moments.
yeah, okay.
Smarter than Buggy.
I mean, comparatively a lot. I mean, the level, the IQ level in One Piece is very, on the average, super low.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
Because even the smartest people, not counting the Vegapunk and all that kind of stuff, smartest ones that we're used to, like Frankie and Chopper, and Robin is probably one of the most, you're like, okay, you're the most, smart character.
Yes.
Because level-headedness, Frankie's wicked smart, he's an engineer, he's also an idiot.
Yeah, that's true. He's dumb. He is very dumb.
Yeah.
And I'd say Brook, but Brook, I've watched him dive headfirst into the ocean and try and save Luffy. So,
exactly.
Can't really do anything about that.
But yeah, I don't know why they left his... I think Oda was just for cool fights.
Maybe, yeah. Reasons. I think it's going to be sick, regardless.
It is going to be sick. I did love the fact that he had, I didn't know I did not know he would have a devil fruit. I did not know that.
Yeah. Well, that was the whole, one of the reasons he, quote-unquote, killed the king, because he wanted the devil fruit.
Oh, yes. And I hate that Oda did this, because I'm going to have to remember this, but that stupid story of that stupid village that was caught on fire, so they had to cut off the tree. That's coming back somewhere.
100%, yeah. 100%. They're probably going to find the village at the bottom of the forest.
Because they got struck by lightning.
Yeah, I know, yeah. And I know, and the two biggest threats to the tree are heat or fire and lightning.
Yeah.
Which is
Who's the fire?
Well, Sabo. Or Akainu.
It's gotta be Akainu.
Akainu.
It's gotta be Akainu, right?
Yeah, I think so. Or Sabo shows up.
Yeah, but he's not a threat. He's cool.
Yeah, but if he attacks,
that's cool. You can really attack around the Atom Tree.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
But yeah, I was like, Oda, why'd you add this?
I know.
I was like, I'm gonna remember this.
I'm gonna have.
It's gonna like
and it was super detailed too.
It was so detailed.
Right? It wasn't just like it's a tree branch. But no, it was like very detailed.
Oh, let me give you some lore that blah blah.
Yeah.
You know what? I hope the One Piece. He's doing that. He does this, and it's so good. He's doing that thing where he's like, look, Loki,
Yeah.
Loki. One Piece. Everyone's gonna focus on Loki, but I just dropped some very important thing that definitely is connected somewhere else in all the One Piece. But you're all gonna forget it.
Yeah.
So if you're listening, hopefully still, because we're at almost an hour and 40 minutes, just hit the timestamps.
Yeah.
If you're listening still, ignore Loki for a second. Please research that and write in the comments what that is.
Yeah.
Because it's probably connected to something.
Yeah, probably.
There's probably a story somewhere of like something in One Piece so far that was like a burning village or something, and it connects to this level.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Definitely is.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Because it's not. I don't know. It's just.
I don't know. It's tough too. What was the village that Big Mom grew up in there for a little bit? That had giants in it.
Oh, it did.
Or was that the island?
Wait, it did.
And it set on fire.
But then she got sent to an island.
She went to a different island. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. She got sent to an island.
So maybe that was all about. I don't know.
What set it on fire? Do we remember?
I thought it was Linlin.
She set it on fire?
I'm pretty sure in her rampage, her hunger pain rampage.
Did she set it on fire with the cloud? Nimbus?
She didn't have that power yet. She had to eat mother. She had the nun, quote, nun was still alive. Was still alive at the time.
Okay.
And she got her power because she ate her.
Oh yeah, that was gross and awful.
Mm-hmm. They were all cream puffs. Although I don't know if that was Elbat though. I have to go back and rewatch that. I thought it was, maybe it could have been the island the other two giants were on.
I don't know. Also, the one giant hitting on Nami and then calling her old.
That was good.
And then Usopp like punching him. That was very funny.
That was funny. Don't hit him in the sword.
Yeah.
My head.
He's like, someone's got to take out Excalibur.
Usopp is having side panels right now where he's fantastic.
Yeah, because this is his element.
It's his arc really. So
when the hammer hits in this one, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be this island's gonna be crazy intense.
I know. I've been talking Elbath for like hundreds of episodes.
It's gonna be like I'm like getting amped. I'm like this is.
We already had a massive lore dump. We have a great new villain. Maybe we have some real villains showing up. We have Holy Knight developments.
No, Luffy and Loki are definitely gonna team up at some
they're
point.
gonna be buddies. Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be sick. Yeah.
They're gonna be fighting the Holy Knights, which we haven't seen any of the Holy Knights fight once.
No, never. So it's gonna be great.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Well, we saw Arrow Girl and Shamrock sort of fight.
They fought.
Well, they just attacked Loki.
That's not fighting.
Oh, we saw their powers.
Oh, we saw their powers, but I mean, like, we don't know how strong they are comparably to the
Sure,
Giants.
yeah, that's fair.
Like, right now, I'm assuming Luffy and Zoro are strong enough to beat one of them.
Mm-hmm. The Arrow Girl for sure.
Well, Luffy, yeah, the Arrow Girl for sure. Sanji could probably beat the Arrow Girl.
No, she's a girl.
Sanji could not beat the Arrow Girl. Jinbei could probably beat the Arrow Girl.
Yes.
I mean, and then Sanji... I don't think Sanji beats Shamrock.
I doubt it, yeah. They built him too big already.
Zoro could probably...
Maybe the dragon he could beat?
I hope so. I hope Usopp can beat that dragon.
I highly doubt
I
that.
know, but it looks so
It does look dumb, but I highly doubt he's going to be able to beat it.
Yeah.
Seahorse thing. But yeah. I think that was the entirety of the episode, the panel.
Yeah. So let's wrap this episode
let's wrap this one up. And, oh boy, 20 minutes short, 2 hours, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we had a lot of good stuff to talk about.
I mean, we could still cut this into 2 episodes.
No, let's do. Well, I think we can do that moving forward. But I think
okay.
this episode we just put out as is. And eventually Kagurabachi will get shorter.
Yeah.
But we covered like 15 chapters.
I still think we should still do 2.
I think splitting it's a good idea. Yeah, especially if we pick up more. Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.